Welcome to the Thirsty Nerds podcast. All right. I believe this is episode 68.
Yes, right.
It is definitely
right.
68.
We are back from our little hiatus over the, having one of our cast members being away from us because he had the T virus.
Hey, we were back. We were here 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I wasn't.
He was here in spirit.
No, okay, he wasn't physically
we recorded
here.
And everything.
He wasn't physically here.
In
You know what I
spirit.
mean?
In spirit.
That's not the same. Anyway, because he was here in spirit, you guys
from
got
the Matrix.
You guys got robbed of a decent fit that I had on, and I won't forget that anymore.
It was all right.
Don't let him lie to you.
I mean, is this not the same fit?
No, this is a little different. This is a little.
You've been wearing that corgi, Dad. You know.
This is the second time I wore it.
Okay.
Hey man, leave him alone. Leave him alone.
This is the second.
I'm not saying it's
This is the
bad.
first time you've seen me in a year.
What?
Like you've been here in person on the pod in
Shut
a
up.
year. No.
Okay.
I hate those jokes.
You know what? I don't care. They're not going away. They're not going away. They're not going away.
When you see your coworker the last of the year, like, "I'll see you next year."
I'll see you next year, buddy.
Fucking-
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I am that
fucking hate
person.
First off, if this is your first time tuning in, what we like to do here is go around the world of comics, films, and video games, and pop culture and whatever, and
Bullshit.
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. We're gonna bullshit, and if you're down for that, we're gonna go ahead and get started. First and
Not
foremost,
leave.
And first and foremost, don't take advice on fits.
They can't see you
right
point.
here
They can't see you point.
because
Yeah, they can't see
he
you.
doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. So how are you guys doing?
I'm good, man. First of all, let's do introductions for anybody that's tuning in for the first time. My name is Just One, and I am joined by 3 okay-looking people.
He's talking about them. He's trying to be nice. He knows he's not talking
Look,
about
It
me.
feels like the first episode over again.
It's marketing. It's marketing. Don't oversell. Don't undersell.
Don't over
Not
exactly,
Yet. Not yet,
exactly.
anyway.
Like I said, my name is Just One. I'm joined by my friends Sumo, King, and Clarence. I don't know. Do you want me to call you Stooge?
You could.
He is a
Call me
stooge.
Stooge.
He's a stooge.
You could.
Yeah.
Stooge Prime.
That's
So
right.
yeah, guys, I am very happy that you're joining us, and we're gonna go ahead and chop it up.
How was you guys' Christmas and all that? Did we talk about that last time? I can't remember because
we did.
I didn't see you.
Yeah, it's almost like it didn't even happen.
Look, you
At all.
guys were here. I just
Listen, no, we do gotta apologize for last episode because we had
Look,
gone a bender.
Yeah,
It was a long day.
We've had better mornings. We've had
you
better afternoons.
guys.
We had better
oh my
evenings.
God. Yeah.
It was a
was wild.
hectic night before and a lot of hangover, a lot of residual edible medicinal cheesecake that was still flowing through our
Yeah, man.
veins.
We were still kind of slow and stuff.
We were clogged up.
I know. I noticed because
took
when
me
I finally got the
15 minutes,
recording and stuff, I was like, damn, this episode's short. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Short, and they're all fucking
through
up.
that Yeah.
Everybody's fucking up names.
I'm like,
There was
whoa.
fucking phlegm in my throat, and I couldn't make the distinction between Matrix Revelations and Matrix Resurrection.
I'm like, you kept saying it over and over again.
You know what? Like I was high and also hungover, and also like we were down bad. Okay, we were down bad, and but that's new day today. All right.
It
New
is a
day,
new
new
day.
us.
It is slipperier than a motherfucking fish outside, but we made it to. It's slippery outside.
It
There's
is.
roads.
It's nasty out.
lot of
this
snow.
Northwest Indiana bullshit we're on.
You know, yeah.
But
don't
we're
like
here
it.
for y'all.
One
They don't
day
like
is
it.
sunny
Got a
and
fresh layer
45.
of powder.
That's right. One day is sunny and 45. The next day you're fucking 6 feet of snow.
Absolutely.
And then everyone takes. Apparently, all the plowers just took off. They were like,
yeah,
we're
like,
not
I don't
coming out."
actually want
Bro,
to do
you
it.
know how fuming and irritated I was when my street is not plowed, and then I'm driving down the street in other places, and
They're plowed.
streets are great, and then the plows have the nerve to have the fucking shovel down, and I see sparks getting kicked up. They'd rather kick up sparks than plow my fucking neighborhood, man.
I'm saying,
America.
I feel your pain.
I'm gonna slash their fucking tires.
Yeah.
I feel your pain. It happens all the time here.
If I can't get it, no one can.
At least they would have an excuse then
And
not to
let me
come
tell
down
you,
the street.
Let me tell you, at my parking lot around this time of year, my parking lot, the cars are now sharing the space with the snow. That's how little that parking lot gets shoveled. There's nowhere else to park, so the snow just goes like, actually, I'm gonna park here.
And then like
and my friends too. It's weird.
For mine, like even if like if they do come and plow, thank God or whatever, but then they fucking shovel you in. You get buried. Your whole car is just buried. And
Yep. Good luck.
There's no can't get out.
Yeah, I'm missing work, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm waiting for an excuse to miss work. I'm gonna have to fake the COVID to get out.
Fake the COVID.
Jesus.
With that being said, this year hasn't started in the best of
No.
foot.
Nope.
We've lost a lot of people.
A lot since the last time we were around.
Shockingly, it's been a very shocking death. Rest in peace to Louie Anderson, and actually, right after we finished the podcast last week, Bob Saget
Crazy.
Yeah.
passed away, which is crazy, which is kind of nuts.
Yeah.
And then Meatloaf as well.
Bless his soul.
I didn't know he was Robert Paulson from Fight Club. If you guys remember Fight Club,
I didn't either.
Remember the big guy with the big ass titties?
Yes,
Yeah.
we remember.
Yeah.
What about Fight Club?
Wow. Body change.
Meatloaf was in Fight Club. He was
Yeah.
the guy that died.
In what?
Fight Club.
I thought. In what? You can't.
Yeah.
Oh my
God
God.
damn.
Yeah. Yes, you're correct. That's correct. That's the correct one.
The Edward Norton film with Brad Pitt.
All right.
That was it. Yeah, so I actually didn't know how much movie credits he actually had. Like, I really knew him from being a musician in the 80s and
Same. Bad Out of Hell.
yeah, really like a few movies here and there. Like, I knew he was an actor, but then I kind of started thinking back of all the credits that he actually has. Like, Jesus Christ, there's
I'll
been
be
a lot of
that
fucking
guy.
movies.
I kind of only knew him from one thing.
I
Rocky
saw.
Horror Picture Show.
Same.
See, and I knew him really from Tenacious D.
Oh, he was. Oh,
He
shit.
was his dad in the at the very start.
Oh, okay.
I only remember him like I think it was a biopic of his life or something. Either way, he had like it was an MTV special. It was a doc, and I don't know how I got to watching that when I was super young, but that's where I kind of saw him first, and then I saw him in Fight Club. I was like, who the fuck's this? Like it's that guy with the long hair.
Meatloaf.
But of course, I didn't listen to his music because my mother wasn't having
It's the devil's music.
Any of that. So
But then, being at a place where karaoke was abundant a couple of days ago, I realized how much I actually knew some of his songs when they started kind of singing it.
Yeah.
They did a couple rounds and I was like, oh, I actually know the song. I didn't even know it was Meatloaf. So his obviously his impact
He
goes
had
further
definitely
than
far and wide.
his presence being gone is definitely going to be felt. Even though-
Legend.
I know, like, not to put any bad thing on his name and everything, but like I know that he had like towards the end and everything, he was an avid anti-vaxxer and everything, and like I'm not even sure. I think he did get COVID, and then this is the reason why he died was the fact like
the complications.
Yeah, complication afterward and everything.
Well, for whatever reason that he passed, rest in peace, rest in power.
He was around his friends and family, so that was.
Oh well, that's good.
Yeah,
you always want to go surrounded by, I guess, friends and family. So, rest in peace to all the people we lost, and I'm sure it will not be the last. This year is again not off to the greatest of starts.
Also, just to add in, like it's unfortunate to say too, like Regina King's son also committed suicide and everything.
26 years old. Ugh.
Yeah, like it shows you like no matter how much money or fame and everything, even your family, everything's doing well and everything, you don't know what people are going through. So if you can, just putting it out there, reach out, reach out who you can.
Money doesn't bring happiness for everybody.
Yeah, but for me, maybe a few,
maybe a little
maybe
bit.
a few years.
I'd love to test that theory out for me though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna give it a try.
Sorry to start this pod, a little
heavy,
bit,
low.
Well, this year started
500
out
Earth gravity.
Yeah, this year started out all kinds of crazy. 2022 is shaping out to be a weird year where we might die because fucking volcanoes are just erupting out of the water too.
Yeah.
For more light news, right in the middle of the country of Tonga, which is comprised of several islands, just fucking erupted.
And there was an underwater volcano that erupted with spectacular fashion, and it created tsunamis of
it was like a 4-foot waves.
Yeah, 4 to 5.
Yeah, it was
4
a
to 5
wave.
foot waves.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there was videos of like people in fucking all the way where were they when that got hit by this? But it's crazy, but that wave was literally went miles, miles.
It's crazy. If you, I don't know if you guys have seen the actual videos of the International Space Station.
I saw that.
Dude, like that little mini explosion.
Yeah.
And it's weird because it's like you can't even really see what infrastructure is that good from those things, right?
No,
so
it's-
And that thing was underwater to let you know just how much power is behind a volcano when it erupts.
Yeah,
And not only that, but like, wasn't this just like essentially like a burp or something? Like
Yeah.
it wasn't even.
It wasn't an eruption.
That
It
is
ain't-
so fucking.
Whoa.
crazy.
all they spewed was just gas and
ash or something like
ash
that?
into the air.
These things have
no
the
lava.
power to end the world, y'all.
Yeah.
Volcanoes are nothing to scoff at.
Watch
Keep
the
a,
video.
keep a watch out on Yellowstone. Keep it
Yeah,
up.
I actually
Please.
saw a little video about that, about the worst case scenario, what would happen. Oh
Yeah.
my lord, it is
We're dead.
fucking
We're dead.
terrifying. Like
They don't have enough ice. They
I
keep
can't
putting ice. They don't have enough
I
ice to put in
can't-
the fucking volcano.
I can't decide if I would rather be like in the immediate radius so I could just get it over with, other than to be one of the cities miles away, like
survivors.
that just get hit with that fucking
fallout.
toxic ash
Oh,
that would
no,
just choke us to death.
I don't know if it's, but I've read and heard. I heard somebody talking about it that if that explodes in the magnitude that they think it exploded at, like before, there is no ash that's killing us. Like we're like almost the entire United States is just getting wiped
the
out
entire
from the
United States is
explosion.
done. They had a little heat map to show of just how bad we would get hit, and in the very center, like that probably covered like
All
it
the
covered a few
Dakotas
states.
and all that,
all the
yeah.
Dakotas and shit. They're instantly gone, instantly gone. And then as it started getting out, it was just like they would be choked,
Melted.
choked. The even a little bit. It said reaching outside of the northwest, I believe.
Yeah.
They said the ash at that point would still be toxic enough and heavy enough to collapse certain buildings. Like the more it would land on top of it. This shit was. I mean, if that shit erupted, that's it. Like, GG's.
Y'all keep thinking everything's sweet.
Let's
Keep fucking around.
Shit,
2022 is the year. Let's go.
let me tell you, nothing has come across to me as sweet. Like, except for this. No, never mind. I don't even want to talk about that. Like, that's-
Well, on a lighter note, just a
Yes,
little
yes,
light,
yes. Bring it up. Pick it up, please.
My Hero Academia, the anime. is
No!
actually shut the fuck
All
up.
right, took it right to anime.
Well, he can get it out. He can get it out. Hold on.
Yeah,
It's a lighter note, but you know.
Yeah. Look, they're putting out a free to play fighter, like a beat 'em up.
free to play battle royale.
Yeah. So I don't know what that's going to even fucking look like.
Right. Well,
When I saw the article, I didn't even bother reading it because I'm like,
Yeah.
come on.
well, no,
But I thought I didn't read the battle royale part. I might say skip right over. I thought it was gonna be like an arena fight, not
like
an
a
arena
fighter.
I thought it was gonna be like
some other anime arena fighters.
Like them Naruto's.
yeah,
Naruto.
the things that rightfully so get no respect.
because
Hey,
they
it's fun.
They already have one of those, don't they?
Yeah, fun.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
And where is it at?
It's not that bad of an idea. There was a battle royale that was melee based that they had a beta.
Yeah.
Forgive me for not remembering it right now.
Is that the one that had like magic and shit too? 'Cause
No,
there was
that's
one that was-
Spellbreak. There was one that
Okay.
it was actually melee based. It was like Slam City or something like that.
They also
And
have I think it came out of China. There's like a Asian themed one and stuff, like you play as like
With weapons and everything, you
Yeah.
you can download that on PlayStation. It's free to play. We talked about that in the past. When I brought it up. It's out there.
yeah. But like, do you think it's going to look like that in some kind of fashion? Like, I mean, and then like, what character are they going to put? Like just class 7 or like the T is like there's a lot of questions that come along with this, especially for if you watch the anime and everything. Like,
To
what
be
is it?
fair, anybody it's free game. You know, you're gonna get Deku. You're gonna get All Might. Like we've played these
Bakugo.
games before. None of this stuff is the concept of what they're gonna add is new. You're gonna get with Nomu. You might have like 4 or 5 different versions of him. You might be like a boss or something to get a power up on the field, something like that. And I think they might have an open beta or a closed beta coming out soon. So
I mean, it's gonna be free. I'll just wait till it comes out.
Right.
Yeah, see the videos and stuff. See how it
Let
is.
the pawns go first.
And saying that I'm gonna wait till it comes out means that I'm not gonna fucking even look at it anymore.
like they've had some good sleeper hits for these anime titles that came out. There was a I think that was 7 Deadly Sins. I think they had battle royale style, or was that what the hell is that anime with the screaming guy? I think his name is Asta.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Asta?
No,
Screaming guy.
it was made by the Naruto writer, and it's the exact same story, but instead of using ninjutsu, they're using magic.
Oh,
Oh, fairy? No.
Fairy Tale?
No, it's not Fairy Tale. Black Clover.
Oh.
Black Clover.
What is
It was
guttural
Black
sound was
Clover
that?
or Seven Deadly
Hate that
Sins, and
anime.
they had a pretty decent team-based battle royale type game that came out.
Okay. I hate that anime.
The
But
next
yeah,
time
cool.
you need to reach for like an anime name, like you need to just talk to that one over there because I didn't know what you were talking about.
Like, I
I know you look over. You look
Yeah,
at us
yeah.
for help.
I
don't
didn't
know
even
what-
look at. I know he don't do nothing in that category. He don't do
Can't
nothing in
you-
that
can't
category.
Unless it's like fucking Demon Slayer. or
Yeah,
some
that's
shit.
right. Is that a problem?
Basic ass
Why are you
shit.
fucking demons?
Basic hoe? Why you?
because okay, I've heard some things.
let him get on the train. All right, he
fine.
didn't get on the train with all the other
mean,
popular anime.
Just like he says, like, oh, I'm happy you guys are watching, reading comics or whatever. I'm like, I'm happy that you're, watching some anime. That's nice.
At least I'm actually like
What reading?
watching it. Like unlike some people who just lie to us.
To be
If
fair,
you
to be fair,
believe-
hold on, it's okay. I got you. To be fair, we've seen how he watches things. He'll put it on.
Okay.
He'll get
All
his
right,
desk
here we go,
and
here we go.
he'll work on on
right.
whatever, and he'll absorb the show through osmosis in the
Right?
background.
Motherfuckers haven't lived with me for 2 years, and they're sitting here telling the world how I watch TV. Cool.
We
I
saw
mean-
we observed you.
Yeah, we lived with him 2 years, and we're
Either
telling you
that
how
or
he
you
watched
sleep.
it. He didn't
You just-
deny it.
I mean, every time we watch a movie, you sleep.
I know. Either like I was gonna
To
say.
be
either-
fair, you were also asleep when we watched this.
How do you
Yeah,
know you sleep?
you saw each other in the dream space.
Yeah, like,
What are you doing?
It was like,
Like, oh, you fell asleep, Hido? Nigga, you here too?
it was like SpongeBob when we were just hopping through games.
yeah. Oh man, what else we got?
Moving on from, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say like recently it's been announced that Weird Al is doing a biopic and Daniel Radcliffe is gonna be him.
Of course he is.
Listen, this is the greatest. This is the
Yes.
one I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because there's 3 key things about this movie coming out.
Tell
One,
us about it. Which one?
we have a Weird Al biopic
Yeah.
being developed.
That says
2,
enough.
being led by Daniel Radcliffe.
Yes.
Which is fantastic.
He's great.
3, it is Roku's first original movie.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Do you
the Roku
understand what
channel.
this is?
Not at all. Because
I don't know what.
does anyone here have a Roku subscription?
I have a Roku TV.
Yeah.
So my TV is Roku, has like all the the smart TV is a Roku.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't
Wow.
even know they made shit.
Me
Me either. And maybe it's time for them to get in the game.
I heard that. I'm
I
like,
didn't even know they had the bank for fucking Daniel
movie-
Radcliffe.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't. Either like he's just happy to be working with Weird Al because that happens. Like, oh, I just want to work with the director. I don't care. Pay me shit. I don't give a fuck.
That's probably a really cool guy.
No,
But
yeah.
but also think about it. He
Yeah.
probably doesn't need the money.
Right.
The motherfucker's Harry Potter.
And he's still
And
getting
not only
shit
that,
from that.
like he
so.
was still like he just got done doing that show where
The
they're,
20th
like, angels. Yeah, like where they're angels and shit.
and he's
then-
doing he does a lot of theater. He does
yeah,
a lot of
theater. He did that Harry Potter anniversary shit you were just talking about.
The man
Yeah.
is enjoying his occupation in his life.
I mean, to be honest, after like Emporium, there's nothing that this man could do wrong to me. Okay,
Wait, is that the one he was?
Okay.
He was a.
Yeah,
he was
he's
a-
under the undercover. Like,
Yeah,
Nazi.
Nazi- yeah, I love that one.
There's you know what? There's nothing he can do wrong. All right.
Yeah, he can say nigga all he wants, it's fine.
Well, I wouldn't say all that. I wouldn't say all that.
I guess he can do something wrong.
But
he got
you
the
know,
pass. He got the pass. You heard it here first.
you know what?
It's always the light skinned ones that let him slip.
You know, I just don't know.
You can say it around me. I don't care.
Just so ready to give it to him. You know, I don't know.
I don't know. You know.
I don't know. And he's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love him.
Just kidding.
So
Don't do it, Daniel.
I'm into it. No, you already gave it to him. He's like, you already gave it to me. I'm gonna fucking
And I
use
can
it now.
give it back. I have the power.
No, you don't have
Yes,
that
I do.
power. That's fucking Harry Potter. You give it to him. You let it off the chain. Like it's over.
He said, no refunds.
Yeah, no refunds.
I got the
Boy.
card.
That's your horror crux now.
The N-word pass.
His ears are going to ring every time he gets close to him.
Also, apparently, like Weird Al, he's talked about how he promises fans that he'll make a movie every 33 years or some
What?
shit. What? He made one before.
I love it.
Yeah, like he's like, and we're out on time, so I'm back.
Let's
I'm
go.
back at
When
it.
it's 93.
Okay, help me out here. Is he directing his own biopic, or is there another director involved?
Yeah, I don't know. But I didn't see much
hear anything about
details other than just Roku, Daniel Radcliffe, and Weird Al.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. Either way, I'm here because if Roku's just letting this guy direct his own movie, that'd be kind of wild.
I'm really excited because it's gonna feel like, I feel like, of course, Weird Al's not gonna do any truth to any of this. It's gonna be all over the top
I
of
love
shit.
it.
Like how his life is. He lives a life of debauchery and shit with whores and cocaine. And all this.
I want to see the transgression between him and Michael Jackson when he asked him to do bad.
Oh,
Because Michael Jackson was such a big fan of him that he was like, use everything. Here's the set. Here's all the clothes.
I love it.
Like fucking do it.
I want him to do the good side like that and the bad side when he had beef with Coolio.
Oh yeah.
I do. You know what? Just
cool.
using those two instances alone, I do look forward to seeing like whenever they do bio stuff like this, who they'll cast to play the young boy.
That was Bone Thugs. My bad. That was Bone Thugs in Harmony because he did Amish Paradise and they were
No,
not,
that was Coolio. Coolio's
they,
Gangsta's Paradise.
they were not happy.
Yeah, Coolio didn't. I think Coolio was cool afterwards.
Yeah.
I remember the thing he didn't like was that at I think it was like the MTV Movie Awards. They told him he was presenting with Weird Al, but they didn't tell him anything else. And then Weird Al came out with his fucking hairdo.
Okay, all
It
right,
was
yeah.
fantastic.
Got his ass.
It looked amazing. It's like they had to shove like wires through his hair. He was getting stabbed the entire time to be able to keep up the braids.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic.
Wow.
That is
was
a
a wild
man that
time.
goes through for his art.
You think they'll do that? You think they'll put that in the?
I hope so.
please, everything.
It was great. I mean, he didn't do blackface. All he did was
Well,
Has anyone here not bought a Weird Al CD before?
Bought? No.
No,
I've never purchased a Weird
I've
Al.
only listened to them online.
Yeah.
Or
You're
radio.
a pirate. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Have we bought stuff?
Buying
No,
things.
I became a pirate. I didn't
he was a
always
good-
used to be a
was a
pirate.
good-
Oh, so
goody
you just
two-shoes.
certainly had money, like
Bro,
earlier.
it wasn't like that back in the day, okay? We grew up with the internet. It wasn't like that back in the day. Weird Al's old.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. all
Okay.
right.
The bootleg man wasn't slinging Weird Al CDs at the barbershop. Jamal.
What? How many barbershops have you gone to? To be fair, no,
The ones that don't have Weird Al CDs.
Okay, it's
true.
So the black ones.
I went to barbershops, not salons.
Who's that for? Honestly,
Staying in movie news, did everybody see the Scream movie? I hear it's really good.
no, but I wanted to. I just didn't have no money.
I wanted us. I remember I said like I wanted us to go through all the Scream movies and everything. I know it was too late, and it got really hectic at the end of the year and everything, so we
Yeah.
couldn't. But like, I still would like for us to, like, I know we still got to do Matrix as well, but I would like for us to go through all the Scream films.
Oh, I watched all the Matrix movies on my own accord.
Oh, okay. What-
I rewatched them right before the fourth one came out. Rewatched them all.
And you were disappointed.
I was like, ooh, the first one's.
I feel like I made it worse. I feel like
It's not about. It's not about the Matrix.
I mean, but you didn't have to.
no.
obviously.
Scream has made what $35 million on opening day.
Yeah, that's
Opening
insane.
weekend.
Opening weekend.
Yeah,
Which-
34 million.
It's unheard of.
That surprised the hell out of me.
yes.
For a
My
five.
whole life, I didn't give a shit about Scream.
Same.
I
Like-
knew I liked
You're talking
Ghostface
crazy.
more from Scary Movie
Yeah.
than Scream.
Scary Movie has invaded my brain of Scream memories. So
True.
that's the movie that's all I see. It's the Scream. I mean, it's the Scary Movie.
See,
scenes.
I love Scream 1 and 2. Didn't care for 3.
Didn't care
4
for 3.
was.
Get 4 out of here.
Yeah.
All right. It was a
That's
nice
why
little-
I had no expectations for this
Me either.
movie.
Yeah.
Really.
And then like 5 people that I know that don't talk to each other were like, "Yo, I'm hearing good things." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then
made-
reviews to
It
start.
made
pouring in.
$34 million domestically opening weekend with a
On a
24
mil budget.
budget. That
That's insane.
made its money in,
great.
in 4
They made
days.
bank. They made big Scream.
I think it's on track to break 100 mil.
That
Yeah.
is insane.
I couldn't tell the difference back in the day between this and I Know What You Did Last Summer. I thought it was the same shit.
It feels
All right,
like
all
it's the same sort of like
you're talking a little wild. over
Don't
here.
disrespect Neff Campbell. You never
talking a little-
disrespect Neff
exactly.
Campbell.
I said it. God damn it.
You're talking a little wild.
Listen, man.
Okay.
Sarah
It's
Michelle Gellar is dope, but she ain't no Neff Campbell when
No,
it comes
she
to
is not.
Scream Queens, right?
She is no Sydney Prescott. Okay.
That's right.
All right. You weren't there, bro. All right. Greensboro.
when Billy fucked her
1999.
over, right?
All right.
Was that Scream when the guy got hooked up and he got like placed on a coat hanger or something like that?
No, that was I Know What You Did Last Summer.
You see, I can't tell the difference.
Because he had the hook and
I can't tell the
it's
difference.
different.
I
It's
honestly can't
hooking
tell
a
the difference.
knife and like a Scream.
the fucking I know what you did last summer. I don't even know what you call him. I don't even know what
a
killer you call
man.
him.
He's like a
Sorry, man.
lighthouse, just
The lighthouse
attendee.
man?
Just like just angry.
He didn't even have a face. He didn't even have a face.
No,
Ghostface has
I
a
don't
face,
even
he
remember
didn't
him
have
a
face.
costume. I don't. I
He just
barely
had a
remember
trench
the
coat.
hook.
Raincoat, yeah.
I don't even remember any of it. There's nothing like I know the title itself is more
Hash-slinging
iconic.
slasher.
Listen, all I know is that I miss slasher films, like decent ones that are like, because Halloween, whatever we say about it, it did give me
love
that
it.
twitch back. Like I want stupid.
You want to go back to
yes.
that? Yeah.
And when I'm hearing all the
goofiness.
good press about this movie, I'm like, I just Yeah, I want to see it. Some
I hope
tells me
so.
this feels right.
Like I want to see it. Like I'm happy they brought. That's why I want to rewatch the movie because apparently they brought as many people back as possible to come back in this film. So it's
Well,
like
I mean, they tried to do that with Halloween too, and look what happened.
Halloween was only good because we were on substances and we were with people that we knew and we could enjoy this movie with. That is not a solo movie that I could have had fun with by myself.
I think I would have had some fun with it by myself.
I love it.
Obviously, I enjoyed the experience the way I got.
You know, some stupid shit
love
went
it.
down, like when he soloed the mob.
Yes.
came out the car, came out
loved
the
it.
house and soloed the whole mob.
They shot
you
him
can
and
sit
he
there and
got
laugh
up.
at yourself, but if no one's there to relish in the stupidity with you, it's not as fun.
I would at least tell a couple of people.
look
So-
a lot of. Well, go ahead.
So I don't know if, because I didn't see any real big promotional things for Scream, or maybe I wasn't looking for it. But I think that's
I think it's a little
kind of the way that I like it. I don't want to know anything about the movie. I don't want to know who's in it. I know what Scream is. I know what you're gonna give me. Like, you tell me the story through there.
I have to say, like, its marketing material and everything has been very very tongue in cheek. Yeah, humble. Like, you don't get a lot from it. Like, we talked about like back in October, September, or something like that. But after that, I barely even see a commercial for it on YouTube.
Yeah,
or anything.
Right.
I never saw a single trailer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't see a trailer until after the news was making its way around that hey, this is actually a
a thing.
legit stab.
Yeah.
It's
It's almost like they kept that shit in the dark, like Mars did with their child slavery lawsuit that's
What
going
the
on in there.
Oh,
That's
no.
a
Eminem's
great
redesign
transition.
that they're trying to get you to pay attention
Wait,
to.
wait. I didn't get. I heard about the Eminem thing.
Oh yeah, so
What is this?
so we're here's Mars executive sitting down. All right, guys, we got to redesign the M&Ms.
Yeah,
But why?
Because we're in a different time and everything is woke. And don't look at that paper that says child slavery. What we're going to do
Wait,
is we're going to take
Sir.
the green M&M and we're going to put her in Stan Smith Adidas.
Sir, what is that napkin you're wiping your face
Shut
with?
up.
What does that say?
Shut up! Don't look at nothing. Ivory Coast. Forget it. There is no such a thing as an Ivory Coast. There's not such a thing as child labor lawsuits.
Wait, what?
For their cocoa harvest, they are still using children to harvest their chocolate. Yeah, you guys who are eating all these store-bought chocolates.
So
you're eating the tears of children
Oh my God.
from Colombia.
it came out shortly after the redesign.
Yeah.
That a lawsuit was being placed by, I believe, a organization in the Ivory Coast of Africa for child work violations.
Oh my God.
With that being said, all of a sudden they restarted to reintroduce new designs for the M&M characters because
How dare they try to make the green M&M less fuckable?
Yeah, like they took away her
heels.
Her hoochie boots.
That's it.
And then they also said that all of their personalities are going to change. Like the anxiety one, he's going to relate so much to the Zoomers and everything. He's going to actually accept that he's, the red one's not going to be as a bully no more.
Didn't they try to make the orange one?
That's anxious.
Either it was like a joke post and I got by it, or it's real and they tried to make one of them a transgendered M&M. I'm literally not
They're
joking.
fucking chocolates.
I do not know and have never heard of that. But I assure
think
you,
I got.
Yeah, you got.
you
I don't.
got
I
it,
have
because
it.
if that were a
Aaron.
real thing, Ben Shapiro would have already made like 5 videos on it.
The only thing
we would have heard about it by now. I promise you.
The closest thing I heard
We'll
was
see.
like,
We'll see in a week.
apparently I didn't know this. Apparently, like years ago, like apparently there was been a poster. There was some sort of like promotion material with like the brown M&M and the green M&M holding hands. So just like in the story, I guess they may have dated at one point.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Either it was joke or we got. We don't know what these PR guys are trying to do.
And they took. Oh yeah, they also took Miss away from Brown. So because she used to be Miss Brown, now she's not anymore.
I mean, I as far as
Whoopie fucking.
We can't have nothing good.
as far as the
Like you care.
I mean, you know what? No matter what, what their supposed gender is, what kind of shoes they like to wear. I mean, they're still going to be overpriced.
No matter-
movie
They're
theaters,
still going to
so
be
I don't really
basic
care.
ass candies
Well,
that
here's
really
the-
ain't that
And
good.
no matter what, there's gonna be porn.
No, but here's the thing.
Not good porn.
Who wants to-
They're
it's out there.
focusing on rebranding these characters, but how about getting all the titanium lead out of your fucking chocolate? How about all the pesticides on your peanuts? How about stop fucking working children to the bone?
And the
That's
crazy
what we
part
care
is-
about.
The crazy
Over
part
here.
is that it's like the crazy part about all that is that like they're doing this stuff, and it is awful and all that stuff.
It is.
But it's
But
like,
what?
I'm gonna
Child slavery is bad, but
okay. All right.
That's what it feels like you're relating to a little bit.
All right.
I was gonna let him finish.
Can I land?
All right.
Can I land?
I
Okay,
hope
cool.
so.
I hope you can.
I'm sure I can.
It's looking shaky.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
I hope so bad. This
I'm
plane,
feeling
this
turbulence.
plane was in altitude, and you ain't got to say in it.
So while this is bad, this is all horrible. I don't want to mismatch on this, but what is this like? Company number 2032 in the United States that does a similar thing, still uses child labor. We still have iPhones. Now I understand we need phones, so it's not like that's as easy.
We don't need
around.
them.
We don't need them.
All right, put your phone down tomorrow and never use it again, ever. All right, cool.
So take that chance.
So next
Then
week,
y'all motherfuckers get mad. Why
so-
didn't you answer your phone, Clarence?
So next week, when we're back on using phones, I'm just saying is
I
that
don't ignore calls
it's
for no
bad.
reason.
It's bad. Child labor is bad, but it's like this is what capitalism produces, right? So
Does that mean we shouldn't be on the
Unchecked
net?
no, we should all like pull it all out by the root, let it be exposed. But actually, like, are we gonna do something about it? Like everyone loves like this is a click outrage thing that some wanted to get an article, get his some likes on his article, but it's like again, this is one of those things that go under the fucking radar. Like half the things that we consume use child labor. It's bad, but like I would actually like to start dealing with the problem.
Like I realize like it's been so bad that we even joke about it. Like, oh, this like
Right.
like, oh yeah, what child fucking put your shoes together and everything.
Damn,
like,
some kid made your $125 kicks for like
$145.
I mean like 7 cents an hour,
that's
bro.
just 7 cents an hour.
Yeah, like it's insane, and like this is just yet another like peek behind the curtain of just how fucked up something as simple as our fucking candy, something you enjoy in a movie. You don't think twice about it. Yeah, this is just yet another thing in a long line of terrible shit that's being done for us to get things that we just.
The crazy thing that I love about this whole thing is the sleight of hand that they try to.
Yeah, it's it makes me wonder though, like because Facebook did the same thing with Meta, right?
Yeah.
And then they're doing this with this, and then it makes me think back to that time when Marvel was just like, hey, here are the new Warriors. This one does this one does this, and this one's bipolar and non-binary. It makes me wonder what were they trying to get over when
Everything
Probably somebody got their ass groped and they're like, release a new fucking woke superhero.
They're spending time on
crazy.
social media and they just miss every single point that people are trying to bring up, and they're just trying to make money by appealing to a certain type of crowd. That's all.
they also it seems like they're very calculated. They're smarter than we think they are and everything, because we think like, oh, they're so stupid, why would they do all this stuff? But as you were saying, like it feels like they're calculating and purposely ignore, like knowing how much of an outrage something will get, something so minor, so they can get away with the thing that they're actually trying to do.
And those motherfuckers ate it up too. It wasn't even on the internet for like 2 seconds before. Look,
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
colored non-binary
They know
people.
that the conservatives will jump on absolutely anything and be the loudest, and then liberals will probably most likely make
videos
they'll
about
make-
them talking about it. Like it's
And
part of the-
everybody's gonna completely forget about the
Yes,
the
100%.
lawsuit.
Exactly.
So it makes me wonder what did they have going on at that
Right.
time for that? That was really weird.
I know, because after that,
They just went away. Like
just
I went on a whole thing. Like, okay, just like let's wait and see what's going on here. Maybe they're doing this like as a lead into blah blah blah, and then it just literally that was never a thing. They put this out and then it just stopped. So I wonder, did that have something to do with a little bit of their little outrage
anyway,
too?
let me distract you. Batman is going to be PG-13 and 3 hours long.
Wow, after all that shit about him like beating the shit out of people and he looks so gritty and dark, and it's just going to be PG-13.
Yeah,
But I don't care if
That's
it's
cool.
PG-13, but 3 hours?
3 hours.
3
That is a little
hours?
long. Like,
Yeah.
how many times have we seen Batman stories in our lifetime? Like 4 or 5?
Here's the thing: Oswald Cobblepot and Edward Nygma did not take 3 hours to defeat.
No.
This is so weird to me.
Let's give it a buck.
Not those two.
Let's show our age for a second. This is so weird to me, because we grew up with when movies were an hour long, hour 15 minutes long, and then an hour and a half, like 90 minutes. That was considered a healthy long movie, and 2 hours was considered too long.
Yeah.
And now all movies are 2 hours, and now they're slowly getting longer and longer and longer.
So here's my rebuttal to that. stories just getting more complex to tell, or
No.
You're wrong.
Yes and no.
I will advocate that the people who are right now making these stories, the people who are writing them, are getting. I don't want to. The word is not lazier, but they cannot convey their story in less words like we could before. They're trying to take advantage that for some reason all movies are 2 hours long now, right?
Yeah, they're 2 hours plus.
That's a standard.
If for some reason they
2:30.
they don't have the same ability to tell a story in a shorter amount of time that they did back in the day. They think that we need so many more details, and they kind of skimp out on the whole point. It's supposed to be entertained. Sometimes it's good, but for the most part, I think a lot of people are missing that mark, and movies are too long for no reason.
I also think like it also. I don't believe it's not even just like the writers. I believe it's the companies, the studios are pushing for this time frame ever since they saw how successful all these other 2 hour and 45 minutes, close to 3 hours long movies are getting. Like Marvel, I feel like Marvel seems to be. It feels like they're setting the standard because of how successful they are, and all the studios are following suit. So even if a story could be told in less time, they make them add more to it, even if it's because a lot of all these movies, I feel like most films are written in a way that they're 2 hours, 3 hours long, like on script, but then everything gets changed and short and everything between the filming, between not having enough money to film shit, to the editing room to try to cut off as much fat as possible and to make the stories tight. It doesn't seem like that's the case anymore, or they let them have more. They're just letting things go by a lot more just to fill up that time frame and to probably even like get their space in the theater, because like there's only so many films that can be shown in the theater at once because of time, you know. And if your movie is 2 hours and 45 minutes and everything, you're gonna take a chunk of time. You're gonna take that away from some other film, and everything. I feel like it's more of a battle.
So I don't know. I personally know how true that is.
This is the theory mostly.
I feel like we're getting into a point where every story has been told. So in order to retell a story again, you kind of have to add your own twist. And this is my own thoughts on it.
I don't want to use. I don't the idea that every story's been told. That seems a little bleak. Like no one. I mean,
he's
no
right.
one has the
low key. He's right though.
No, I mean every story stems off of the same stories, though.
Yeah, that's how they're telling.
You just change. I mean, what is Dune if not just a storytelling of like a Western, but in place in a different thing,
right?
And without Dune, there wouldn't be Star Wars.
You keep saying that.
That's a fact.
Without Buck Rogers, it wouldn't be Dune, motherfucker.
All right, cool. Dune came out.
Look either way.
Hey, nerds,
I was thinking,
I don't care.
What was the other one? I was thinking the one in the red shirt with the little. It was like 1920s, like space sci-fi. I don't know. We're not gonna go there. Anyway,
Flash Gordon.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Flash Gordon came out in the 20s.
It's probably before that.
It's old as fuck.
Yeah, it's all the shit.
30s, 20s, around that time.
You can Google me. I don't give a fuck.
Wait.
Yeah, prove me wrong.
Google me.
Google me.
But so here's my. So maybe
Nigga, that was 1980.
Oops.
not the actual story,
Like
the actual story
Like
of
when they
it.
were writing it, like when
Because
they brought it back.
Yeah, that was a movie.
Okay, 1936.
There you go.
Yeah, you got me.
There you go.
and you came up with so much heat too.
I know you're like the 80s. Calm down.
So,
I just admitted I was wrong.
but so here's my thought on here's the pass that I give to this Batman is it setting up a new probably trilogy because they don't do anything concise anymore. It's probably gonna set up a new universe, which by the way I have thoughts on this goddamn word universe. It's getting thrown around like the word classic is for music nowadays.
ECEU. Sorry.
Yeah. So I feel like, all right, they're going to do a 2.5 hour movie to set up this new Batman universe. They might need it. So this.
The DCEU.
Yeah. I love it.
I also want to say, in its defense, depending, because we've also came upon movies that are that length that didn't feel that length.
Exactly.
So it could, depending, it could be good and we not even feel that time. Maybe it needs all that time.
I want to bring up the devil's advocate argument that people are doing. And they say that everyone's willing to sit down for a streaming service and binge watch a series, but they don't want to sit in a theater for that long to watch something.
Yeah, because I'm in my underwear.
It's true.
The fuck you mean?
You're
I get arrested if I'm in my underwear in the movie theater.
I don't want to be around.
If you do it wrong.
Yeah, there you go. If you don't get caught.
Like, there's also the advocate of like being by yourself or with other people that you love or care about, whatever, and then watching something and stuff. And yeah, you're at home. I can go get something to eat. I can pause.
I can't rip ass.
I can't rip
I
ass.
can't rip ass.
I mean, you can, but you just gotta be G about it.
Full confession, I stopped caring. You know, I'd be ripping ass everywhere. If people walk into
know.
it.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Smell you.
That's right.
And you're tall, so I feel bad for any short person standing next to you, pretending to be hanging up in line.
God,
I'm glad
damn.
I'm glad you said that, because I was at Walmart and what I thought was like a child was actually a worker, and you know, she was just really, really short, and I blasted, all right, fucking blasted her. When I went to the self-service checkout and I saw someone, I like take this kid, wham.
You willingly fucking farted on a child?
Wow. See, that's our
Oh my God.
Let's just go there.
And then I turned around, I was like, oh shit, that's a grown ass human being who just got blasted like that. I'm not sorry.
Wow.
I said, hey, my coffee's not scanning. So they gotta stay over here and marinate in it.
Stop.
I wanted some hazelnut coffee.
I love that you go out in public aiming to give kids pink eye.
I know, right? What the fuck?
Fuck you, kid.
I didn't grab homie's face and put it on my cheek
might
and
as
say,
well
listen
have.
to the stereo sound.
You might as well have. You had intention, all right?
You aimed.
You
aimed and you blasted.
I hope he did the little leg lift.
Yeah.
I know. A little side.
This fucking behemoth, he probably just let it slink out.
This fucking lady just drops dead.
Speaking of farts, Netflix is raising its price again. Unsurprisingly, but it's still.
This is like what, the
pissing me
third
off.
time in under 2 years?
Yes.
Yeah, it's going up to $20 for the premium.
Y'all are out here acting wild, bro. Like,
Yeah.
y'all don't even have, what y'all have? All the British shows? Come on now.
And you
Y'all-
keep taking shit away. Like, it's like shit that I thought.
I get less.
Yeah.
And you charge me more. I mean, well, you charge my brother more, but I just
Like, you take away shit that you were known for.
you know,
True.
mean, let's be real.
Thanks for the Netflix, Mel.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know.
Nigga.
Like, as we've been.
Pay that motherfucking bill, son.
As we talked about for like years now. Stop. As we talked about for years now, it feels like we all know that Netflix is in debt, like extremely. They're in the hole. They keep making shows expensively, but then canceling. And
Look,
then,
bro, just like Donald Trump, all right? They represent the American dream. You don't need money to do shit.
And the American
You
dream
don't need
is
experience to do shit.
No,
You
the American dream is to be in debt. Let's
Yeah,
keep it
that's
real.
true.
Let's keep
Yes,
it a buck.
absolutely.
and then give the idea of success. All right.
Exactly.
Netflix out here doing the best that they can with no fucking money.
You know,
Exactly.
and the problem is that Netflix, when they jacked up their prices, I think at the same time, didn't HBO also like lower theirs a little bit? Yeah, they're fucking. Yeah,
because they can.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
They're
Netflix is
doing the
weird.
shit that Netflix used to do.
Well, here's the thing. I think it's Netflix now grandfathered in.
Yeah.
I mean,
can you-
yeah.
I think I know one person that doesn't use Netflix. Out of everybody that I know, like completely, there is only one person that I know that does not have Netflix.
But look, who we don't care who that is, right? They can live in the
don't
past.
care
But
about you.
don't we all remember how all the dope shit Netflix used to do? Like, if you didn't have Netflix back in the day, who the fuck were you?
I mean, it's still the same.
Not really.
I agree.
Squid Games was the highest streamed show. Is it of all time or pretty damn fucking close to it?
Definitely of Netflix.
No. Arcane beat it. League of Legends.
Either
Arcane.
way, there you go.
When it came
That's
out,
all
League of Legends
Netflix.
Arcane beat it. Yeah, but
Netflix is still putting out heat. And
I'm
Netflix
not saying they're not. I'm not saying they're not.
Okay, I think the problem with Netflix is that because, you know, during the pandemic and everything, everyone's home, we can binge more.
Every service that gave you something to do when you were at home fucking boomed during COVID.
Absolutely, except for Netflix in my mind. Like, I feel like, yeah, they are making more original content now, but Netflix was really hot because we weren't like watching it 24/7. So when a banger dropped, we were like, okay, let me go ahead and check it out, you know?
True.
Now it's like, because we're all a little bit at home more, it's like we're constantly like, what can I watch on Netflix?
I mean, they did have Tiger King over the.
Yeah, but like Tiger King was like a tiny little drop before some more shit started rolling in. Like that was the one.
I think Tiger King was the start of the wave that took over.
Right.
When we talk about how Netflix was grandfathered in, all the cool things they used to do. Remember, they used to simulcast episodes that would drop on TV. So if you missed it, it would be on Netflix. They used to have because back in the day there was no other streaming competition. They used to have everything on there. All your HBO shows were on Netflix. They used to have the watch party function where you could just sit there and
I miss that watch party shit.
so much.
It's bullshit.
So much.
So here's a little kind of like brainstorm that kind of just hit me right now. Do you think that Netflix is doing this because of all the influx of streaming services, right? So follow me. I'm doing a little bit of lifting.
I got you.
There are about 20? Let's say there's 20 streaming services, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of streaming services.
It is.
They're not going to be able to compete, right? Eventually, they're going to drop off and they're going to start coming
Who's
up.
not going to be able to compete though?
I don't think Paramount Plus will be a significant long run. I don't think.
I don't know. They have
Apple TV. I don't think Apple TV will go on.
Apple TV.
They have the money to back them up to keep.
Apple
going.
has the money. They actually have dropped a couple of good shows on there. I don't know
Fair.
one has it, but they have some good shows.
Yeah, Your Honor and
It's like how many good? There's a lot of shows that are good, but you can't keep up with good. You need fantastic.
Yeah.
You
Right.
need trend setting and everything like Squid Games and shit.
Not
mean,
really. Not
I mean,
really.
no. I mean, like
How many people do you know that have BET Plus?
Huh? That exists?
Yes.
I might know.
That's
some,
real?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Miss Pat has a sitcom show on there, and I'm mad because I want to watch it, but I don't want to pay the $10 a month just for one.
There is not
show.
a single. Do they have a free trial?
I hope so.
They better.
You know what?
BET, they better have
You
something
know
free.
what?
They know niggas ain't trying to buy shit.
Exactly. That's the problem. Every time niggas come out with something, I want it for free.
back to my point real quick. So with this thought of so many streaming services and more that are probably going to come, eventually it's going to collapse on itself. Maybe Netflix is cementing itself and being like, look, this is what we offered. This is what we've always offered. We're the OG. We're charging this much because this is the premium content that we're going to constantly give you. Maybe they're cementing themselves like either you got to pick us or 12 of those other ones that are going to give you one show that you're going to watch and then you're going to be paying for this for the rest of the year without watching anything else. Maybe this is almost like a strong arm of cementing themselves as a streaming service that you're going to have to pay, that you're going to pay for, and then you're going to have to choose between the other ones. Almost like a competition thing, you know what I mean?
Like
I
right
can
now?
see that.
You know what? I see what you're getting at here, and I think I do think Netflix ultimately is kind of like ahead of a curve, and they're trying to set themselves. They're trying to set the pace. Like this is what we're digging our feet in. This is what we're gonna offer, and I do think it's smart now that they stop trying to have fucking Seinfeld and the other big show that everyone watches at that paying for that. That was putting a hole in their pocket.
Oh,
yeah.
That's why you can't keep half the fucking seasons. Shows that have no business being canceled got canceled because they just had to have
The Dark Crystal.
Yeah. I know your pain. I sat there when they were, doing the little tear when they were crying.
Second season could have
But
been
now that they're done,
so
trying to afford Friends and all this other shit, and they're putting out an original movie every other month. They're doing that shit now. I mean,
And they made a
makes
big
sense.
leap towards putting a new animated movie, I think, every couple months this year, too.
Right.
And
it makes sense for them to
that they
try and
just
cement
slap a Netflix original. Like they even try. They're getting so many different avenues of anime. The weebs, the gamers, and
Right.
stuff. Now, aren't they about to do a gaming service?
Yes,
Yeah.
they are. They're trying. They said
cloud gaming service.
They said that they aim to be a very real competitor. And it's like, Netflix, you ain't got no money. Two, the fuck games you gonna put on there, bro?
Yeah, because you're not putting Xbox exclusives on there.
You're not.
Xbox Pass is not going to let you do that.
I'm not trying to boot up Netflix to play shit. To play a goddamn thing. All right? You're fucking lucky I watched Bandersnatch and played along for that.
Right.
You understand?
I like Bandersnatch.
Okay,
How many times have you watched it
But
since?
why?
I'm not gonna go
I
back.
never even watched it.
Exactly.
I could just
Exactly.
The internet was taken by storm by that, and I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. It wasn't really that. It wasn't all that.
It was a mystery.
It was all right.
It was all right.
Like niggas don't play games like that anyway.
Right.
And you lucky I watched a movie like that. So I don't know what their gaming service is trying to build.
We'll see.
I wish them the best, and I hope it brings something new in. But forgive me if I'm like, fuck.
It's going to be hard because, like I said, you're not getting Xbox exclusives, and with PlayStation trying to make their own streaming service, you're not going to get PlayStation exclusives.
For real though, I'm
So
not
what am I
trying
gonna get? Fall
I'm not,
Guys?
I'm not trying to live in the timeline where we have Netflix exclusive games. I'm not trying to live in that timeline. All right, suck my dick. I'm not trying to live in that timeline.
Hey, we don't say that word anymore, okay? We say throw a Frank, all
you
right?
say that-
Suck my hot dog.
All right?
Listen, you say that now until that Squid Game is fucking
Like video game comes out.
Oh,
The Squid Game survival horror game,
Because,
or Squid Games Mario Party.
Yeah. Let me get to my
we're giving them ideas.
My grievances with the word universe, because now Netflix has announced that they're making
this is just the beginning of the Squid Games
universe.
Oh.
Okay, not every fucking work of fiction needs to be a universe. We don't need the Dooku. We don't need the dark cinematic universe. We just need a fucking vampire movie. Make a good Dracula movie. God damn it. We don't need a fucking.
I'm still waiting for the Blackula movie that's supposed to be coming out.
You're the only one.
What?
You're the only one.
What?
We talked about this.
We talked about this.
Oh yeah, Blackula movie.
But yeah, go ahead.
We don't need a Squid Games universe. We don't need all of these universes. It was a great concept. It was a good show. I enjoyed it. I had fun with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch any more of it. I don't. It doesn't. What are you gonna do?
Like,
Go to another country? What are you like? What are the stakes?
I just started watching it too.
Like even the original, like the actual like creator, and they said who like I didn't make this in the mind of having a season 2. Could there be one?
Obviously,
but
there could be a 2 for, and there could be a sequel for everything. The Karate Kid 4 showed us that.
It doesn't.
We didn't need the Karate Kid 4. Like
We really didn't need that.
Yeah, I don't.
Or 3 Ninjas 2.
Right.
And they have a TV show, Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
Which honestly, it's kind of sick.
It's fucking fire.
It's
We talked
sick.
about it last time.
It's weird.
We
things
forgot
that-
about it.
So like, what if like let's say like what if like certain
No mercy.
franchises, as long as they keep going, eventually they'll hit. So like they
No, I feel Cobra Kai was a little bit more special than it's just gonna hit. I think that the way that they put that together in YouTube, nonetheless, I think that made it for what it is now.
How did Netflix buy that? What check did they write? And someone's like, "Yeah, this will work."
That's those.
Well, I think because YouTube gave up on it and it just got shopped around, and then Netflix picked it up because they were able to pick up the 2 previous seasons.
But yeah, we suck this show's dick. It's great. If you're not watching it, you should. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it's a good show.
What else do we have?
We have speaking of like video games and stuff, we kept on talking about Xbox Game Pass,
Which is unfairly getting
Unstoppable.
Really, it's getting good.
Yeah.
All right, Netflix trying to make games, you're losing because Game Pass is out here.
Yeah, because Microsoft just bought Blizzard, and
Activision Blizzard.
Yep.
They said, "Yo, we got sexual harassment lawsuits going on over here at Blizzard. Here you go, Microsoft."
They smelt blood in the water, and Microsoft like,
Yeah.
we got $70 billion. Here you go.
$68.7 billion.
They couldn't fork out another 3.
Nope.
To
You
for
can
the
round- you
boys.
can- you can round it up
for the
all you
culture.
want.
Come on,
That's a lot
They could have rounded up to 69 for the culture.
for the culture. No, we're doing it right now. They bought it for $69 billion.
69 for 20.
Hey.
What a nice number.
Yes.
The best number.
Game Pass is about to be fucking stupid.
Well,
it's already stupid.
Yeah, so somebody was like arguing, like, well, who cares? They overpaid for a sexual lawsuit and like a rotting company. But
What lemming rubbed their 2 brain cells together and typed that sentence out?
like, come on, really? I'm not gonna
Millions.
air out people. You didn't want to
Millions
air
of
out people earlier. I ain't airing out nobody.
You're right.
now.
Putting names out there.
But like you completely forget that Call of Duty is half of Activision. Like Activision owns half of Call of Duty.
The biggest FPSs in the world.
If
The best.
if Activision Call of Duties go straight to
I mean,
Xbox,
let's just list,
is gigantic.
let's just list off what it is that they acquired.
I mean-
They acquired basically half of Call of Duty because we still have Treyarch that will make it,
Correct.
That's right.
right? Or no, Infinity Ward.
Goddamn right.
It's the same. I don't know who makes it anymore.
I think Treyarch is Activision and Infinity Ward is its own thing.
Is it Hammer Games? I thought it was Hammer Games. Didn't they turn it into Hammer?
Sledgehammer.
Right.
Yeah. So they got Call of Duty.
I don't want Sledgehammer.
They got Overwatch.
They got Crash. They got
Crash
Spyro.
Bandicoot.
I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry the day that a Crash Bandicoot does not come out on PlayStation.
I know, right?
It's about to happen. It's about to happen. We had Banjo on Xbox. They got Banjo-Kazooie.
I know.
They do, and they get gave up.
They got Diablo. They got World of Warcraft. All right. They got Destiny.
Yeah,
they do. Got
Bungie.
Destiny.
Well, I mean, they had that because of Bungie, right?
They had that. That was
Now they got it.
Now they got all of it. Yeah. Well, they got Hearthstone. Yeah.
all we have left is
Hearthstone.
Spider-Man.
Overwatch 2, whenever it decides to come out.
Whenever it wants to come out, yeah. That
Maybe they
DLC
realize-
Flash.
I'm in no hurry.
Yeah,
For the Overwatch
take
game.
all the time.
The experience is fantastic when it is fantastic, but on average, it's not fantastic.
You goddamn right. It is a toxic cesspool of the worst idiots you could think of.
The
Coming from a Call of Duty player, that's saying a lot.
Right?
Listen,
the honeymoon
if
phase
you're
of
gonna
that
put
game
me,
is over.
if you're gonna put me on the stage, I would rather know that I could be the solo star than have to rely on these fucking like the drummer to help me bring it home. You know what I mean?
Is it Warzone?
The drummer,
a team
which is
player
the
game?
tank, keeps the tempo, and you're supposed to go play.
Yeah, fuck
play
all that
with
pussy shit.
the drummer,
I'm the
not play
star. When I
against
start
the drummer.
playing
The
when I
star
start
is-
rolling, everyone's paying attention to me. Okay, I'm at the top of the leaderboard. I don't
Listen to
care
the
how you
GPS
helped.
motherfuckers who don't understand the game.
And he's the same one that screams because he didn't put the fucking barrier in front of him.
I screamed because
me.
No, I don't ask for help. Okay, I don't need handouts. I go out there and get my shit done. Okay, you just have to wait for me to come back so I can do it again. That's all. That's all. You know.
Speaking of, like, what are your feelings? Granted, I am happy it looks like that Xbox. I mean, I had it for a second and I dropped it, but like Xbox Game Pass is going to be immense. It's going to be ridiculously.
Yeah.
What I'm looking forward
like-
to. Go ahead. Finish your.
No. Oh, okay. I just want to say, like, I do not like, because apparently, like, I like watched a couple of videos about it and everything. Like, this is like the similar practices that Microsoft has done in the past that for like shit. Anyway, like basically practices of like being a monopoly, like buying up companies and just to get rid of them, not even to work with them and everything, just get rid of them. And it's sad because it seems like that's what's coming up. I'm surprised.
I don't think so.
You
I
don't
don't
think
think
this
so.
is
No, I don't think that's what they're doing.
No,
I think what they're doing
back in the day, they did try to approach Nintendo.
They did.
Yeah.
But I think what they're doing right now is building a game library for Xbox Pass. I think Xbox Pass is going to be their future. I think this is the last console that
It's what Netflix is trying to do.
Right. This is my perspective, my theory on it. I think this is their last console that they're putting out. I think they're going to move in the direction of a licensing agreements, right? That's what Microsoft is great at. They license their own Word. You buy a computer with Microsoft installed into it, and you have to pay for Microsoft Word. This is what they're good at.
$140.
$140.
I don't need PowerPoint. I don't need Excel.
It's $140 if you're a dumbass.
Listen, I don't need Excel, and I don't.
Fucking dunce me and put me in the motherfucking corner.
Exactly.
Hey, bro. Just remember and remind me, and I got you. I can show you where to go.
Not on live. Microsoft is everywhere. They're gonna buy us out. And they're gonna murder.
If Microsoft don't know about these websites
for very cheap, by the way. They will buy us for very cheap, by the way. I think we're probably worth like
$5?
2 cents. Yeah, there you go, $5. Actually, that's nice. That's a nice price, $5. I would have said $4.30.
But you make a good point, Heido, and everything. I just hope that, because how big that Microsoft already is and stuff, I saw what happened to Rare, and I just don't want the same thing to happen to any of these good games. Like, I know people are like kind of like even like, you know, they have to enter the seat to see like, oh my god, are they gonna bring back those older games, which I don't know anything about, but they talk about older games that were good, that you know
what game they talk about by name?
No.
Anyone could play King's Quest?
No.
Good. They're talking about bringing Guitar Hero back. So look, I'm a sucker for rhythm games.
Of course.
I like them.
Yep. You want to go DDR? You know, Dave and Buster's.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
I remember I told you I got to take it
anymore. His knees can't take it anymore.
No, my knees can take it, but your boy's a little pudge.
Yeah. Don't worry. That bar is there. That's why that bar is there for a reason.
I had never learned how to use the bar because I never needed needed it.
Well, guess what you do
Well,
now,
you need it now.
fat boy.
Whoa, chill on the body.
You trying to money match me in DDR, nigga?
Wow.
Talk to me like that. You don't know where I'm from. You know who I am.
We'll see where you're from
I mean,
when
you
we
both
get
play
there.
DDR. I think you know
All
a good
right,
idea where you're from.
See me on end of the century on Heavy.
All right.
Okay. See me on Happy Wedding. See me on Era. What you know about DDR, motherfucker?
I know I like it. I know that it's fun.
Nothing.
Anyway.
See me in Exotic Ethnic.
Oh my
This
god.
is-
Okay, stop name dropping. I get it.
This is like fucking Step Up 7.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like
I love
watching.
it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
It's like
watching
drumline. I'm gonna do his steps. I'm gonna finish my side and do his side when I'm done.
and pull on each other's t-shirts and get all like heavy.
That's right.
Breathing.
Pop locking.
It was wild that shit they tried to get off in those movies, yo. Like I just can't believe it.
Loki, I will share the story before because his whiskey's starting to hit.
Yeah, but
So back in high school,
Yeah.
went to with two friends who will remain unnamed.
all right.
We went to go see Step Up. I believe it was 3.
Okay.
3.
These motherfuckers. We got out at like 9, so the mall's closed.
Okay.
Parking lot's empty. Motherfuckers had to pull over in the motherfucking parking lot, put on goddamn Mario, and get out the goddamn car, start dancing over the fucking hood. I'm sitting there outside staring at them. I might have got a flip in or two. I'm not gonna lie.
Shit.
But security pulls up. Fuck y'all doing? You imagine getting kicked out of a fucking mall for doing
parking
Step
lot
Up
of a mall.
dances?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was going a different spot. I thought the security was gonna pull up and like
Start
jump in.
dancing too.
Start fucking breaking
That
down.
He was gonna serve y'all and tell you to get the fuck out of his parking lot.
That would be too good to be true.
That would have made me feel better, other than knowing that a grown ass man looked at us like, this fucking
Look at these nerds out here.
Get the fuck out of here.
the fuck, go home.
Washed.
Trash passing.
But with the only last thing I wanted to touch on when it comes to Microsoft, the fact that when these mergers happen, there's always an abundance of huge layoffs. And that's like the only that's another bad part. Besides the whole monopoly thing,
True.
I feel bad for the people who work in these companies because they're gonna sweep.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Yeah, because we're not going to forget about the lawsuit that was going on with Activision with their sexual harassment and their abysmal work
Oh,
conditions.
they're firing everybody that signed that lawsuit.
So they're doing that,
Immediately.
and I don't know if the guy who the CEO of Activision is going to go under.
golden parachute.
What it sounds like is Buddy just got a payout,
Yeah.
and he's going to leave scot free.
Yeah.
You may see him again. Who knows?
Surprise.
Yeah.
He may be a senator next. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently, he's got the qualifications.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Money, rich, of course. Why not? What else?
The last thing we really got on the docket is I wanted to talk about the Moon Knight trailer. I don't know if you guys
Oh,
seen it.
yeah.
That shit was kind of hype.
Yeah,
I was
a little
really fucking excited. I'm really excited for this.
You know how? So let me jump out on a limb and make an assumption right here. When people were watching the Moon Knight trailer, they go like, "I don't give a shit about Moon Knight," and then they watch the trailer. This looks kind of interesting. It's just like reading a Moon Knight book. Well, I remember you saying you weren't really interested in it, but at the same time, every time we try to cover a Moon Knight story, I'm like, this is really different but interesting.
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested in Moon Knight.
I'm actually letting the
But I
current
never-
run back.
Never jumped into.
You did jump in later.
Yeah,
on.
I'm letting it back up because I really liked that first issue.
I was just gonna say, I forgot. It made me rhyme. I'm like, damn, I need to go back and finish reading that issue. And
I
everything.
think they're
It was
on
good.
issue 7. I'm gonna wait till the 10. And
Okay.
then just go
wait for it
through.
to just collect, get a nice little read through all at once. I didn't know he was English. I didn't know.
I don't think he isn't.
Oh,
I'm
so
pretty sure he's not.
So just Oscar Isaac's just doing.
I don't know whatever they're doing in his MCU. I
Yeah,
kind of fuck with it though.
yeah, I mean,
Because he may be, because we as comic readers who kind of know a little bit of him, and we kind of know that he's fucking insane.
yeah,
like
multiple personalities.
yeah.
and
But
shit,
that's the
yeah.
thing with Moon Knight. Is he insane?
He is
Yes.
multiple personalities. Like he's actually like.
But everything he's dealing with, is that shit actually happening or not? I think it is.
I think that's the question because they talked about how. If I noticed in the trailer, no one talked about seeing a man in white, fighting people and stuff. They just said there's this guy, beating people up and stuff like that. And then it feels like he's also, I guess, in this version, he's different people as well. Not just his alter ego isn't just Moon Knight. It seems to be
Yeah, no, he's got multiple personalities.
Yeah.
Mark Spector is his actual name, but he's got 3 other ones where he kind of goes crazy. He's got a billionaire personality, like the
Right.
Bruce Wayne, and
Yeah, he's got a couple.
a homeless man.
yeah.
Even his costumes, I guess, have from what I remember, take different appearances based on like his personality.
Yeah.
He's got the suit and tie where he runs his little nightly
church. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my only thing is I know I don't know enough about the character based off what I read to truly be like really hype about it. But like, let's be honest, it looks like another, legitimate tip from the Dynasty. So, and I need content.
That's kind of why I'm hype about it because I don't know much about the character.
Like you're going in blind and everything.
Right.
So it's
and I like Oscar Isaac, and everything I saw in the trailer, him just acting insane, fucking clicked for me. I loved it.
For me, I didn't really get it until like that last frame where he's like beating the shit out of that monster, obviously, because he dabbles in the supernatural shit too. So that looked cool. The costume, the full shot of the costume looked great.
Yeah, how it comes out and everything.
It looks awesome.
Yeah,
like it looks cool. I mean,
it is officially the highest viewed trailer for MCU.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
And poo on those people. I mean, granted, I can know there's a bunch of comparisons. We talked about it. We just said that, the Batman is like personality and stuff. Some of his personalities. And
well,
everything.
he is known to be Marvel's Batman.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, true. But it just feels, or at least when it comes to Batman and everything, it's definitely more refreshing. Like it's taking that story and then like flipping on his head, and especially actually making him more like, I guess, more relatable. I mean, only because like he seems to be going through it. He's not all there. Like Batman always seems like he has everything, and no matter what, he's right. It seems like
except for like strong family ties and not trying to get everyone killed.
The Bat family is the strongest there is.
Yes.
Yeah, the Bat family.
Because without them, Gotham would collapse. But,
It's true.
Hey, we read Future State. Gotham was doing just fine.
Gotham was fine.
Yeah. Once Batman was arrested and hunted down.
Exactly.
And all that was left was the family.
Yeah, they solved the problem.
Remember, I'm the only one who read Fear State. The family is the reason why Gotham is safe. Batman didn't do a fucking thing but beat up a mentally challenged man.
Oh my God.
Isn't that what he always does?
That's all he does.
That's all he is.
And then his children just pick up his mess.
He sits in his cave. He's like, goddamn handicaps.
He's like punching him like, I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
It must be everyone else.
Be healed. Be healed.
But yeah, we're
my funniest part, just touching on Batman real quick, the funniest part that I always find is when he's beating up the Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter is like 4 foot tall. Like he doesn't do anything. You literally, all you have to do is just tape him upside down to the wall. He's all right.
It's true.
Like fucking Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle. Just take him to the door.
I'm sorry, Jamal. What were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say like I agree. Like he is sort of like the Marvel. Like no matter how much they really want Nighthawk to do that now, but like it's still him right now.
Fuck Nighthawk.
And don't get me wrong, I like him.
Christ.
But that's Moon Knight's spot. The trailer does look cool.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like another
little banger.
good effort from the Dynasty. So sure, why not? Like absolutely.
Can't stop, won't stop.
You're right. Just
I can't wait.
be careful.
Girl and Devil Dinosaur. I can't wait.
Who do you, here's a question, just real quick. Like, who do you think is going to show up
in Moon Knight? Like other characters?
Yeah, like who do you want?
I think pretty sure Matt Murdock, because if I remember reading an article correctly, he's supposed to be for sure in the She-Hulk.
Okay,
and he's supposed to appear in several other properties.
I hope so.
So I'm assuming Moon Knight and probably the Marvels.
I would hope, as far as
because I don't think there's any talks of an actual Daredevil series or anything yet.
Yeah.
So I think they might. Here's where Disney might be playing 3D chess. Like they might just bank on the fact that there is an actual like Daredevil shit already out there.
True.
Right.
Let Netflix get some money off of that and then just launch them.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Like you don't need to start over. Like
exactly.
Please. Like
except for Iron Fist.
Let's leave Iron Fist alone for a while. Like
yeah, leave it alone for a while, and then when it comes back, it has to restart.
I miss Luke and Jessica.
I miss them too, but that's over with.
I miss Luke and Jessica too. I really like them to get together. Like
have that
should.
kid.
Not happening.
It has to.
It should.
It should. But they're like, nope.
Ivory.
No. I won't.
I want my mixed baby. I want my.
Whoa. Is everything okay?
I want my mixed baby.
Is everything okay over there?
Like Luke Cage. Luke Cage, big, strong, black power. Jessica Jones, he marries that. What?
Oh, I remember. I loved when Luke Cage first aired, and people started finding out that Luke Cage is actually married.
Wait
to
a
Jessica
second.
Jones.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Really? There was uproar about that?
Oh, the
People
black community
went
fucking
nuts.
went insane.
They
Blew
went
up. It's like they didn't know this shit was around for 20 years.
And you know what's crazy though?
Fucking went ballistic.
And you know what's crazy though? Like the actor who played Luke Cage, he didn't really make it that much better because he kind of is like the guy.
That's why they hired him.
Yeah, because
He lived the role.
We know what you like.
Yeah.
Because it's like, because I think it started with a picture of him and his wife, because his wife is white, and they're like, he's married to this white woman, but I was like, wait till you read the comics.
Right. you know, being one of those. Oh, well, actually, guys, I can't tell you how many times I was in a comic section when that was coming out. I wanted to fire one off like,
Oh, I would.
well, you don't know this has been happening for the last 10 years. Here's a screenshot from every yeah.
They have a kid and everything.
Reading the comments while I'm sipping my Sunny D.
Oh man.
That shit tastes like battery.
But no, seriously, as far
forget
as
where you came from.
as far as like Moon Knight's
Battery
concerned,
acid.
just like stick to Marvel Knights. Like if you're, I don't think they're gonna do anybody like
Too crazy.
too crazy, unless people who are already on the track to come out. So from Marvel Knights, like with Moon Knight, you can do Blade. Blade's the closest one you can get. Or
True.
It looks like the villain may be my gripe that I have with every MCU.
oh yeah,
a
the
fucking
opposite
shadow.
guy. Yeah,
It looks like it may
no.
be
Is it
Ethan
Dark
Hawke.
Knight?
Ethan Hawke is supposed to be like
yeah.
the
Shadow
theory.
Knight.
Yeah, the theory is that he's Shadow Knight, basically his brother who got some sort of equal power.
Yeah, that's fine. But at the end of the day, the sentiment I feel, I'm just happy more people are being exposed to this and they like these characters. It took so long for people to see this shit and go, ugh, I guess I like it too.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
So yeah, I'm here for it.
I like my dream. Like it definitely won't happen. But my dream cameo is like Johnny, like
That
Ghost
might.
Rider, like
He's
of
one
some
those.
kind.
It's gonna happen. He was in a TV show already.
That don't count.
Ghost Rider was in a
Yeah,
TV
that-
show.
That don't count.
That
Dude,
don't count. That
that's
don't count. That
it's
don't
a
count.
it's a footstool. It's
Listen,
a footstool.
listen,
Ghost Rider.
and let me step in here and say this. Fuck that. We don't want no Johnny Blaze. Give me that Mexican.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Either-
Robbie. Let's get that Robbie in here.
Just bring more supernatural shit, but I definitely want a Ghost Rider of some kind.
Right.
You know, I'm all for bring what's the face
Robbie Reyes.
Bobby Reyes, yeah.
See,
I kind of that's why I hate the fact like the show it has nothing to do with the MC because he's there, he's already there. I didn't mind what's his face being
Well, we don't know. We don't know that it has nothing to do with the MCU yet.
right.
It's
the studios like at least
Look, it's all connected.
Yeah.
At this point in time, it's all connected.
it-
It's just like the comic books.
it
It's
has the
just when-
opportunity to be connected, but like the studios like that's why after a while like you stop seeing like connection between the movies and stuff because the studios that made the shows and the studios that made the movies and everything did not stop. They stopped communicating. They hated each other. Like they start butting heads and everything.
mean,
They
that-
start doing
that's
their own thing.
Like the
that-
comic books.
I mean, that's fine, but when Daddy, when the mouse comes and knocks on the door
Yeah.
and says, "You're canon now. You're canon now."
True.
So
I'm hoping
that's
they
just
do
something in the
like
back burner.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's the same thing. We read the books. We go, why the fuck did they do that? Now people are watching TV shows. Well, why the fuck did they do that? It's the exact same thing. It's just now they're getting it in a visual media that they can look and not read. And
So I love being the Marvel guy at work because people will come up and be like, "Do I have to watch Shang-Chi?" I was like, "Listen, welcome to my world. This is comics now. You watch what you want to watch, and then when it comes up, just Google a YouTube
it's,
video."
whatever
the
you
same
want.
question you would ask if you went to the comic book store. Do I really need to get this in order to understand this event that's about to happen?
Listen, just read what
It's
you
the
want to
same
read.
question.
Right.
I'm the same. Like I get that too. Like, hey,
Wikipedia,
is that good?
the
Is
shit
it a
you
good
don't know.
movie?
They don't know they're one of us now.
They don't.
They don't
want
know.
to accept it.
Well, they don't want to wake up to the work you have to do.
Oh yeah.
Your bad BO is no longer a character trait, Hector. Now you're a nerd.
One last thing before we move on to comic book reviews.
I got one more thing I want to bring up because I know no one plays it, but I still want to try and see if people are paying
Okay,
attention.
well, let me finish off with this one, and then we can move on to yours because it relates to the Marvel. Just before we started, I saw that set pictures for the Emilia Clarke Secret Wars have dropped.
Yeah.
So there were some pictures of Secret Wars that dropped with
shit.
Emilia Clarke will be starring in. It's got short black hair.
Okay.
The rumor is that she will be
Wait,
Abigail
Secret
Brand.
Wars or Secret Invasion?
Secret Invasion.
It's Skrulls, right? It's Secret
It's
Invasion.
Skrulls.
It's
Yeah.
Invasion.
So there is a.
That's my tinfoil hat theory that they're building up the Secret Invasion.
Yeah, my bad. They are bringing in. It's already announced Secret Invasion.
Yeah,
So Emilia Clarke will be starring in it, and right now the consensus online, the speculation is that she's playing Abigail Brand, the head
Sword
of
chick.
Sword. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Who?
She could
by
do
the
that.
way, is half alien,
Yes.
half mutant.
She can do that.
Oh.
She can do that. Hence the Sword series, with the X-Men not too long
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Abigail Brand's distinct hair color is green, but doesn't mean it can't
Turn green
be a
eventually.
scroll type deal.
That too.
You know? Yeah. So that's the only bit of news that came out of it so far. Just a couple of set pictures of her.
Yeah, at this point in the game, if you see this stuff happen and you're not just happy they're using the namesake, then I don't know what the hell you're looking for, bro. At this point in the game,
I know the one that was gonna hurt me is gonna be Secret Wars. When they do Secret Wars, they don't have an actual they don't follow.
we're not gonna do Molecule Man at all. we're not gonna have. Well, I just want Beyonders.
Yeah,
if we're doing
yeah.
if we're doing Secret Wars to any capacity, all you have to do to make me go good job is have Beyonders.
And God Doom. I'm sorry.
You can't have one without the other.
I gotta have.
Can't have
God
one without
Doom.
the other. God Emperor Doom.
Yeah.
But they had to do Secret War. I think they're on par to do. They might combine both Secret Wars, but I think they're on par to do Secret Wars 1 because we got the symbiote and Spider-Man.
Right.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
At the end of No Way Home.
Literally just a drop.
Yeah, I feel like every time we throw timelines too of something that happened, they kind of switch a rule and do their own thing, which I'm cool.
It's its own entity that's borrowing from the source material. They may grab from the bargain bin.
I will be salty when I don't see God Emperor Doom in Secret Wars. I will be the one that gets up and screams at the end of the movie. Then I'll clap because it'll be good.
Yeah.
But I would let all my rage out, and some child would be confused, and I hope I scar him.
Right. Here's my half-court jumper right quick. Is anyone happy that they finally brought out a free-to-play Yu-Gi-Oh game?
What?
I did hear about that.
That's why I said a half-court jumper.
I don't know what you're talking. That was not even a half
Fucking
court.
bricked.
That was not a half
That
court.
shouldn't even make it to the jumper.
I just hold on.
I may play it.
I'm sorry, Chris. Hey guys, I'm sorry. I just want to make it clear to everyone out there right this second. If you could only see underneath this table how little room that these assholes are giving me.
Whoa.
I'm practically underneath my chair.
I did notice.
Here, okay, I've got nothing. So yeah, go on. I'm sorry to interrupt.
He's all in the corner while he's about to get black.
I'm just like, don't touch me.
I just have little gray toes.
He has the ability to spin 360 degrees in his chair and position his feet any fucking way he wants.
How?
Anywhere. Spread out, boy.
Why don't you scoot in?
No. I'm fine. I just wanted to complain.
Okay. He's fine. He's fine.
I just wanted to complain.
Put my
That's all.
motherfucking foot back.
Yeah, I'm gonna use your fucking thighs as the ottoman.
They're being honest. All right, cool.
But yeah, I'm interested.
I just did like day.
Is it on?
All right.
Is Yu-Gi-Oh on the Switch or is it on Steam?
I think it's on the PC.
The PC.
The PC.
Okay, so it's free to play.
Yes.
You said okay.
So download it.
In the style of Hearthstone, Magic the Gathering, and Legends of Runeterra, those type of card games where you can clearly see the little circle in the right hand corner and your cards and everything. It's been a long time coming.
The moment I lose to Weeble, I'm punching the fucking screen.
Oh no, we're past that.
Are we?
You have been so far out the loop of Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what OTK means, right?
What the?
Huh?
One turn kill.
Oh no.
That is Yu-Gi-Oh. Did you draw a card? Yeah. All right. GG's. Shake my hand. Shuffle up for the 2 out of 3.
Oh.
The game can go like that. The game can go just like that. Pendulum summoning, XYZ summoning, fusion summoning, ritual summoning, synchro summoning.
What is this? Synchro what? That was a reference. Never mind. Anyway.
There's so many more.
Every once in a while, Icarus just reaches too close to the sun,
I mean, cool.
If
y'all still playing Yu-Gi-Oh, shout out to you.
Yeah, honestly.
All I want is my VR Yu-Gi-Oh game when I can see the monsters do shit. That's what I've been waiting for, and it has not happened.
You can see monsters do shit online.
I can't wait. You know, it'd be funny.
I mean, maybe
it's on.
It's on. Okay. Yeah. I mean, maybe if you played the free to play one, because I heard they have animations. I haven't played it myself because I've been scarred enough in my Yu-Gi-Oh days. All right.
You know, it'd be funny. Chris playing with the VR, standing there in his room, all decked out in this fucking Yu-Gi-Oh suit.
He bought. He went on Amazon and bought the dual disc.
Oh my God!
You guys didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh like I did. When those dual discs came out, every motherfucker in the card shop had a fucking wristwatch.
Nah, bro.
Ooh, man.
I was too busy
and then the
stealing
cards would get stuck inside.
I was trying to get laid.
Memories.
I don't know.
But
I was trying to get laid and not enjoy my time. Shut the fuck up.
I don't know about that.
Shut the fuck up.
That hit a
Those
nerve.
jokes are those jokes are so tired. They're so tired. People have been making those jokes since the 1940s. Oh, you're having fun with your hobby? I was too busy getting some pussy. Shut the fuck up.
He's so
That shit's
bothered.
so tired.
That one hit a nerve. You know?
Because niggas think they funny all the time when they do that. I'm so tired.
Is everything okay?
Yo, give me a juice box.
I know
that man, I poured too much whiskey in that man cup.
Yeah, he's got a little fire in his belly right now. What the
Only
fuck's going
virgins can enjoy their free time.
It's okay. They can't hurt you no more. They can't hurt. Shh. They can't hurt you no more. It's okay.
I was too busy,
okay.
working my 9 to 5 and coming home and beating my wife.
on? What have you done? What have you done?
I've given us content.
I'm so dog tired of that. People think they the shit. They're nerds.
Yeah, go ahead, get it out. You know what?
Little they know these nerds get so much goddamn ass.
It's true.
Just because they. So maybe it may not be the ass you want, but they be getting it. But they be getting it.
Hey,
all right.
Got to get it where you get it.
Slay the spire.
Look, I love how I keep seeing like little TikToks like, man, I let him nut in me and he just going off playing League. Or like, oh man, this man, I went to his Yu-Gi-Oh tournament and everything
Keep
and
digging.
he cheated on me.
Keep digging.
Just like he cheated in to get top 3.
Exactly.
You ain't special.
Hey, if that man is playing them cards right, why you think he ain't gonna play you?
Exactly.
Damn.
The deck
just
was
saying.
stacked.
Don't play
with or without you.
Don't play with men who play games.
Don't play with it.
That's all I'm saying. 2022, we don't do that.
We don't play a game.
We love ourselves. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't care.
With all that being done and out the way, let's get into these books
Honestly, I'm happy for you.
that apparently only virgins read comic books. So let's go.
I mean,
true.
it's true. You know,
It's true.
Let's go.
I go to church too every day. You know,
I get on my knees every day.
Not reading the devil, you don't.
I bet you do.
listen, guys.
You right?
I heard that.
No, you didn't.
He's Chris.
Shut up.
I heard.
It's past.
They
Go.
heard it.
I wanna
It's
know.
recorded.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna cut
You
it.
can edit that out.
You
But
don't edit out the shit that needs to be edited out. You
No,
don't edit
no,
this
no.
out.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna edit that out too.
No, you won't. You better not.
I'm gonna.
If this the first thing you edit out, I'm gonna egg your car.
This whole conversation's gone.
I'm gonna saran wrap your car.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Go. Comics. Comics.
Put a potato in your gas pipe.
You know, I just want to make sure this is done. Can I?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Go,
cool.
nickel.
The only. Oh wow! How much whiskey is left in that cup? He's hell, get him.
Oh, we refilling it.
He's
Yeah,
talking to me.
yeah. Let's pause and get me some more whiskey.
Let me. You want some of mine? I'm babysitting this shit.
Nah, bro, your shit's watered down, bro.
Yeah,
It is.
it's
true.
down.
I do like it though with us.
Yeah, slows it down a little bit.
That's pussy shit.
As far as
I'm so tired of those jokes.
know,
Why can't I
my
just drink my
goodness.
drink the way that I want to drink my drink?
fuck, man.
Comic book reviews.
All right.
Can we get to the comics?
All right, comic book. Just one little bit of comic book news first.
Oh my God.
Okay, and it's worth mentioning because
Lay it on me, nerd boy.
I just learned of the
Fucking
writers'
virgin.
team. That's right, absolutely. I've never had.
You've never even seen a cooch.
I've never have ever in my life.
Never have ever
All I do is
Pray.
played Destiny.
Don't they stand up and pee
I
like
didn't
everybody
play that.
else?
I didn't do that. I didn't play Destiny because that's devil shit, bro. You know, I just, and I will definitely be staying away from that devil shit come February when, the Forgotten Queen comes out.
He ain't got
So,
time for females. He only worried about his light level.
Goddamn right. So anyway, the only bit of comic book news that's coming out is that they are doing a sequel to DC's Flashpoint that came out in 2011.
Oh my God.
Jeff Johns is returning to write the story. Artist Eduardo Russo is going to be on it. That team alone is kind of like Dynamite, whatever they do.
So
Yeah.
is this another restructure of the DC universe?
No, no, you can't restructure what it is right now. Like, it's just another one of those things. Like, I imagine because it's dealing with Flashpoint.
That's what Flashpoint
it's
is.
something that can. Well, yeah, but like they just did a move. They just did Infinite Frontier. They just did the move to restart DC again.
True.
I don't think they're gonna go for another.
It's DC.
So soon.
It's DC.
Okay.
That's a little too soon, though.
Who is DC? Remember,
Fair enough.
Is this just going to be we're going to go back to that universe and look what's happening? And
No,
maybe,
because what happened after what's his dad's name? Thomas Wayne's Batman and that Flashpoint. What happened to his world?
Evil
that shit
Murder Man. Yeah.
that shit got destroyed. So this
Yeah,
story
they got reset at the end, right?
Yeah.
No, it quote unquote did get destroyed, but at the end of the events for what was that with the Batman Who Laughs? Dark Knight Metal.
Yes.
And what was it? I don't know what they call it, like heavy metal, whatever the hell they called it. But at the end of the day, bringing in the whole the idea of the DC multiverse.
Yeah.
Since they have a multiverse, it's good to assume that whole Thomas Wayne thing is back to some capacity, if not fully restored.
At least a version of it.
Well, that's me trying to talk about the article like right this second. So, maybe let me get to the fucking point.
No.
Huh? God.
Don't.
You just yell at me to talk about comics, and I start talking about comics.
Stop talking about.
I'm gonna talk about comics.
Hey, bro, stop venting. All right, stop venting. That's virgin energy.
You get your little
that's straight virgin
shit off.
energy.
I want to get some
Keep
off.
reading the article.
All right, okay, cool. No. Just like off the cuff, all you need to know is that they are making a sequel. Jeff Johns is coming back to write it, and Ronald Russo is coming back
over
to
here
draw
crying.
it. That should be it. But just a little bit of the premise is that he is waking up to he's got an idea that his universe where he came from still actually exists. This is going to be, as far as I know, a 6 mini issue series, nice and short to the point. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to read it. I'm going to be honest with you, though.
You are.
It's Thomas Wayne. I know he'll read it. If he tells me it's good, I'll jump on. I'll check it out. But like, it's Thomas Wayne. I never cared about him. But if
I like that universe. I like that. Little
I
like how he just kind of slowly said, "Yo, if Heido gives me the what up, I'm in there."
He's a Batman guy. I trust his.
He is Batman.
And then when he just said when anybody else gives him what up, he's like, "Yeah, whatever."
Because, all right, I'm not gonna.
Keep going.
Watch category.
We're going on to comic book reviews. Yay!
Yeah. You didn't get the yay.
Yay!
I get the yay. I get the.
Shut up. All right, so we're gonna start with. I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that.
That's okay.
We're gonna start with from Marvel, and by the way, just letting you know, it's a Marvel show this week. Okay, these delays are fucking killing me.
I didn't see any really good DC for the last 2 weeks. Like nothing that called me out.
Yeah, nothing that caught me out, and whatever got delayed. Same thing with Image.
No Boom,
Aftershock. Yeah, same thing.
Poor guys.
Like they are getting fucking hit. Like
I think I saw Basilisk 6. I read Basilisk
the last one I got was 6.
Cool, but
yeah, it's cool. But where's the
I haven't seen shit. Yeah,
exactly. Like,
see, it looks like they got their priorities straight. They're like, all right, Marvel, we got you. It's fine. Yeah.
I don't.
Marvel's got a monopoly apparently on all the printing.
Yeah,
it makes me cry that the cool individual stuff that I want to read is always being held back. But like the machine, the fast food stuff, week after week after week, it's there.
What you calling fast food, boy?
I'm calling fast food the Bat Family.
Oh, they actually had a slow last 2 weeks.
Yeah, they have. I've been seeing nothing but like that reptile shit and like the big bad wolf story, like shit I'm not trying to read. Like it just not interesting shit to me. So
not to spoil the docket or whatever, but we still got Wolverine books coming out.
Marvel's got their shit rolling. Like they've got a good diversity.
They had it. They dropped a few Wonder Woman books. I saw that. Like
like I said, the factory stuff, but the books I'm trying to read that are establishing new stories and new characters. That's the shit that's suffering. But the factory,
like Firepower.
Nobody wants to read Firepower.
What are you talking? Stop bringing that shit up.
Is that shit still going?
It's new and original. No, it's not. I hope not.
You rendered me speechless by bringing up that book.
Good. So I can keep talking now. Do the fucking reviews.
Go ahead.
Get to the book.
All right. From Marvel, from Chip Zdarsky.
Tanjiro niggas.
That's right. God damn it. You know what? No, I'm not even gonna address you. I'm gonna be humble. Like like Tanjiro.
How's that blanket?
Tanjiro?
It's great, man. Actually, I wear it around my neck like a little cape.
Is it comfy? Like seriously?
Yes, it is. Actually,
I'm glad you like it.
when I don't want to go to sleep, I wear that and lay on the couch and watch.
Like, all shit aside, I'm glad you're enjoying the blanket. I really am.
Of course, I would never not. So
Can we get back to the review?
So yeah,
Yes.
Daredevil.
Oh, you guys want me to talk about comics now? Okay,
Yes.
cool. I guess. Man,
Daredevil.
Okay, so Daredevil #1, Woman Without Fear. Essentially, this series now of her own, where Elektra is kind of not starting over, but kind of continuing from
The
Devil's
last,
Reign.
yeah.
Well,
And the last
this is
Daredevil
a
run,
good
too.
starting point.
Yes.
Yeah, like it's like I've never like I'm not sure who else has been keeping up with Elektra or her story at all, but this is a really good like refresher. Like, hey, this is where I was in the past and stuff, and this is what shit that went down and stuff, and here I am now. I guess for anyone who's like even a tiny bit interested in Elektra, this is a good spot, and I like this.
Right. I like it too.
Like, it's made me actually appreciate the character a lot more because the only thing I got in my brain is that movie, and yeah, that's it. So, but this is and
Never disrespect Jennifer Gardner in front of me.
yeah,
I try not to.
Do it
but
again.
Every time I think about,
she needs to choose better movies to be in.
I think about that costume.
That motherfucking that costume was.
Heels. I mean, she looked great in it, but
Or not, or also what's her face from fucking Daredevil? All I think about is her when she killed that man in front of Matt, and he's like, "Do you still love me?"
Yeah.
and she's like covered in blood and shit.
oh my goodness, like yeah, this is a good like little refresher for her. It's of course I'm a little like I'm shackling myself because I don't use I don't kill anymore. Blah
Yeah.
blah blah. Like I get it. I get this turn for her. It makes sense. I mean, it's got decent action. It's decently illustrated. And
She looks like Shadow Weaver.
who?
From
She-Ra.
Okay, I don't know who that is. But
she does.
yeah, actually,
I feel like that's
actually pretty
that's the
fun.
next step of her costume.
She looks just like Shadow Weaver from She-Ra.
But yeah, this is a nice little first start for her. I'm into it. It's really well written. I mean, but then again, Chips hasn't really stepped away from Daredevil at any point, so he's hot.
And I know like we this is just like I know that they need to like refresh the character a little bit and everything, give us more close to her. But I hate that they keep teasing this fight. I just want to see the fight.
Right.
I
We've
love
walked up to it at least
yeah,
twice now.
Like
yeah.
Granted, I love all this shit, but as soon like I just want to see her face, Craven. I am excited to see that fight go down.
Right.
Hopefully, it's good. After,
Spoilers for the issue.
yeah.
It sounds like
it was in the
not
last
really
issue.
because it was on Devil's Rain.
Yeah,
Devil's Rain 1.
they cover. Yeah,
That's how. That's
So
how.
technically-
Yeah, that's how they got her out of the picture.
Technically, I
Right.
spoiled 2 comics,
That's a good way of thinking about it. That's a good way.
One,
but
So
we
yeah,
had giving deals. BOGO.
For me, I wasn't the biggest fan of reading this. It's one of those kind of refresher things. Like, hey, in case you don't know what's going on here,
Yeah.
I kind I was kind of aware. You read Devil's Reign, so it spent like the first few pages explaining to you what happened in Devil's Reign and what her part in there, and then you got a little bit of an origin story for Elektra.
Yeah.
Like if you were reading Elektra, I know
Which I like.
I know what purpose this serves, but I'm more or less interested to see where the story was going. And the story didn't kind of rear its head into like the last 5 pages of the entire book to me.
Yeah, that's fair. It is. I feel like it is a jumping point. So it is going to be kind of slow. It is going to backtrack a lot for new people.
yeah.
It wasn't my favorite of the week. I would say it was probably my least, but that's saying something because I still think it was strong. I still think everything it got everything it needed to say out of the way in order to relay the next step of this story.
right. Because it sounds like they
And-
got issue 2 and 3 figured out.
Yeah, and getting her out of the way for Devil's Reign, I like that because it opens up a lot more possibilities that could go down.
Right.
And then it gives more attention to her, and then also frees up the cast for Devil's Reign.
Because I know she's not trying to kill, but them thunderbolts come up, she's stabbing U.S. agent.
Right to
she
the
ain't give a
fucking
fuck.
eye. Right.
She will stab that motherfucker in the eye.
Moving on, another Marvel hit. All right, Benjamin Percy on The Lives of Wolverine #1. You guys, this might not be a secret to most of you, but I will follow Logan anywhere.
He's the
All right?
best at what he does, and what he does,
He's
is
being a
nice.
short king.
He's not wearing that hat for any other reason besides this man's a Wolverine stan. All day,
Absolutely.
every day. If he could help it, he would be able to get his arms to shoot out spikes. He'd do it.
Oh yeah,
I would absolutely.
he would rage out.
I think the only thing that I hate is that I don't have like a furry body.
Yeah, like your little.
So I can live in his grace.
Whenever Jamal wakes up, he looks in the mirror. He goes, "I'm the best there is at what I do."
And
Ooh. But I'm not Canadian. I don't.
You're not Canadian.
Don't chip
or white.
But or white. Yeah, well,
He
obviously.
wishes so.
I'm
The Canadian part or the white part?
Yes.
Both.
Nah,
Canada.
nah. Don't
Bleeds maple syrup.
don't do that. What do you guys think of this?
It was okay.
I found it very like I kind of just like I'm not keeping up as X-Men as much as I should.
Neither am I.
But I can basically like suss out the story pretty quickly. Everything that seems to be like it would be confusing. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. Oh, they're bringing back Omega Red. I got me more interested in Omega Red again because all I remember him is from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and he's the wiggly
Omega Strike.
Yeah, that. But no, it's
Energy Trade.
I thought it was really good and a good, interesting story for Wolverine. Like I like the fact of bringing back that whole Days Future Past, but them adding the fact that he's fighting someone else during his time travel is, I don't know, it's refreshing. I like that.
Either I missed a beat or the comic didn't tell me like how Omega Red is back here.
They haven't told you
They
yet.
haven't told you yet. That's gonna unfold.
That they at the end, spoilers. It just shows him walking into Russia from a Krakoan gate and meeting Mikhail Rasputin, Colossus' brother, who can pretty much reality warp. Kind
I
of.
thought he was
Not-
Doctor Strange for a second.
Who is the mutant president of Russia? By the way, that's fucking wild.
That's great. I mean, this shit had me cackling.
First of all, he's the only president. All right, from the documents, it's just him.
Yeah, sure. Yes, sure.
Yeah, Putin really stepped aside.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, totally.
But
And man, Beast.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man.
notes,
Listen.
the text messages are getting exposed. And
Hey,
the
yo.
X-Men are showing their true colors every
hey,
day.
yo, go read X Factor. If you liked that Beast, go read X Factor. That motherfucker.
If you
is
think
a
for one
savage.
second that Hank McCoy is some poetry spewing,
Timid.
timid, tortured soul, nah, bro. This is the new character.
Listen, for all you Zoomers, go out there and read and look up who Henry Kissinger is, and that's who Beast is.
But he said, "Your job ain't to talk to me, nigga. I give you the order and you cook it. You understand?"
He said,
Yeah.
"You are the staff. All right, I am the manager."
So this comes off the heels of Benjamin Percy's run on Wolverine and X Factor. So it's got some callbacks to the Wolverine run, especially with the Omega Red situation.
Yeah.
They dealt with that through several issues of that. I like the way that the last Wolverine was written, the way that this is written. It's almost like a CIA. If X-Force is the CIA, he is like a secret CIA operative.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the way that it's written, I fucking love it. I was able to breeze through the Wolverine because it was written so well, and they just kept you pacing, even though it bounced from like arc to arc. The way that this kind of seems to be doing is just bouncing from side to side. It still keeps my attention, and I'm really excited to see how this is all working itself out to the future of the X-Men, because this is right off the heels of Inferno,
Yes.
right into the next era of X-Men. So
Yeah.
this is going to set up a lot of things. They brought in Cassandra Nova, right? You saw her as
Yep.
a baby. She is going to be in the Marauders run coming up. So they're dropping a lot of hints of the future of X-Men, and I'm fucking really excited. And I don't love anything, and I love time travel books. They come out and say time is just
Yeah,
whatever.
whatever we created.
we're gonna figure it out, and you're gonna. If you like it, fuck you.
I know you like
Like,
it.
we're
Spoken like a true Kingdom Hearts fan.
Yeah.
It is. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, solid book, but I'm
I think
biased,
I think I liked it a lot more because of coming right off the heels of
Inferno.
Wolverine.
Oh, and Wolverine. Yeah.
Right, makes sense. All right, we are moving on to another Marvel hit, She-Hulk #1.
Yeah, big girl. Big girl.
I feel like they are kind of giving me the show. Like, you know what I mean? I hope the show I hope the show is somewhat similar to this setup, like as far as cast is concerned.
I have to say, I was a little confused because, granted, I'm not keeping up with like Hulk or what have you. But I still remember the other She-Hulk that was like what, like
The Immortal She-Hulk. that we
Immortal
had?
She- yeah. Like I'm not sure if this
That
is
one
like
banger ass issue.
Avengers 75 that kicked off
my God, you know.
the current, because I had to go back to read the current Avengers.
Okay.
The Avengers 75, she exploded in a gamma explosion and released all the gamma that she had absorbed for some shit that they did in Atlantis, and now she is sexy again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
That's
it's back to being like
implying she was
manageable.
And
before.
apparently unemployed from the Avengers. Like she
The-
just
the
exploded.
Avengers
They're
had-
like, all right, we're done
The
with
Avengers doesn't pay. They have
No health insurance.
benefits.
No.
benefits whatsoever.
you. None.
No residual pay. Nothing. The Avengers don't do shit for their employees. Shield doesn't do shit.
They
all
only-
right,
they only
why-
did it-
they're a
that's why
charity organization.
they
That's
only did it
why
for the
I
ones they
really,
liked.
I really love this because it was almost like a sitcom, right?
Yes.
The comedy beats were fucking there.
the character moments with the people that she interacted with.
Bro,
Jane,
when
wow.
Mary showed up talking about Mrs. fucking She-Hulk, you trying to fight again?
Oh my God, fuck it, She-Hulk.
homeboy
She's
from
like,
from Scott Pilgrim, Todd Ingram,
yeah,
Yes.
Ty Ingram.
She showed up like a fucking
No,
like,
Matthew Patel.
Matthew Patel,
Yeah,
like Matthew Patel,
Matthew Patel.
It was awesome.
Jennifer Walters. You trying to fight again, lady?
She's broke, got no money. You know,
She fucking took off her like.
What are
wait,
you doing? What are you doing? You get naked?
Stripping
We're
in the little
fighting?
like, hold on, this is my only good suit.
Like I fought you in less. I'm like, I want to see that fight.
I don't know if this is I don't know if this is like a spoiler, but it certainly didn't feel like one. But I think she just transformed because she was happy, like that, like when she was in that dressing room.
Oh, it looks like
the
it
whole-
looks like she has complete
Complete
Oh, she had
control.
complete
that was the whole
She could do
that was the whole
everything,
difference between Jennifer Walters and
Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner. She had complete control over whole Hulk transformations. She could do it on a whim, and it wasn't like a split personality. It was just the same. Like she got more confident when she became the She-Hulk, but at the same time, she was always in control.
That's the thing that I was like a little bit confused. Everyone's talking about like, oh, I was expecting the big green girl. It's like, wait a second, like that's still. You're right, because she's still aware she's not like Bruce, where
Right.
it's a whole different person.
No,
basically.
her gamma mutation is way different than his.
Yeah, so I'm like, why is everyone treating her like She-Hulk isn't her, isn't the little girl too? Like it's still me, guys.
Right.
I one thing that really fucking made me laugh throughout this entire book is that anytime Jennifer Walters is on panel, her hair is a mess. She can't fit into her clothes. Her glasses are falling. She's tripping all over the place. She's like a ditzy little girl. And then as soon as she turns into She-Hulk, hair's done, nails pressed, everything snatched. Like, this book was super fun to me. I don't know where they're gonna go for, especially with the ending that I don't care
I don't-
for.
Yeah, that's until the ending. This is
Hearts.
like one of my favorite books that we read until the ending. I was
just
really
like-
looking forward to a more impoverished She-Hulk.
Like exactly, it could have literally kind of ended where she was just in, where she was in the bath and everything.
just covered in trash.
Yeah, that. But like I was I didn't know how it was going to end, but that ending just felt like, oh, this like
Like,
the
oh wait,
run-of-the-mill.
it's like, oh wait, there's a story we have to tell you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
She's struggling, but she can't look like a bum while she's struggling. She got to look fabulous.
I'm
right.
hoping the beats keep going. The whole the whole dynamic between Jennifer Walters and the She-Hulk, because it kind of looks like they're painting like She-Hulk kind of has her shit together, but Jen doesn't. Right?
Yeah.
Like she's a failing lawyer who now
Right.
has to work out of a closet.
Pretty much, out of a broom closet.
For Trinity, because if you guys realize that was the character that Trinity played in the MCU.
How much money does a lawyer make in the lowest sense? Because you can't really be struggling like that. Well,
Well,
I mean,
I don't know how long she hasn't practiced.
and then how long she's been out, out of it and everything. 'Cause it
Right.
looked like she's been like, I'm kind of starting over. Like she's asking for favors, and she's probably at the very bottom of this layer. Like I'm not even sure how much money she gets. Could look like she's off the books a little bit.
Listen, guys, I
'Cause
think
she's in the closet.
I think it's a trope. They're continuing a long beloved trope from the 90s,
like
where-
Sex in the City
Exactly.
type. Yeah.
Like where nerds wrote these comics and they didn't know what lawyers made.
Yeah.
So even remember when they tried to get off that Daredevil was kind of struggling a little bit.
The funniest part is that if I read this coming off of the Fantastic Four, where she helped them with the fucking paternity battle.
I want like a little. What I want for this book is for it to be like a Harvey Birdman kind of thing.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
she's taking all the odd cases, and you'll see just random Marvel superheroes appear in court because they get sued by random people. Or
That would be great.
I really want to see something like that with this. Because it worked with She-Hulk. It could, and you can see her working together with Matt Murdock.
Yes.
That would be nice too.
It would
Or
be
them in the
so
court.
great to see that. I don't want to see her like fighting or struggling with
wanna see
everything. I
her-
want to see the more
Exactly. I don't want
lawyer
to
stuff.
I don't want to see this the thing that happened in I won't spoil it, but like I don't want to see her go on this little like magical whatever adventure like it's a regular comic. I want that. I want something different, especially
Right.
from She-Hulk, because any other issue that we see her, we see her in action and stuff.
Right. Like,
She
we
doesn't
know what
need
she
to,
does. She's
like, and she's good at what she does, but like in her comics, she doesn't need to do all that because we get enough of that.
I want
everywhere else.
Ben Grimm to hire her because someone's trying to sue Ben Grimm for destroying like a building front when he got into a
Yes.
fight. That's the kind of shit I want to see coming out of this.
Like She-Hulk, can you
That would be, yeah. I would like to. I would wish they take more. Then again, we don't know what we're getting from the series.
Right.
I do like where it's starting. I always like stuff like this, how it starts. Like I hope it continues that nice beat, like that mixture of comedy and still. Like I get why they did Homeboy at the end. I'm pretty sure that's gonna turn into a tiny storyline in there. Like I don't think it'll get too crazy. It looks like they're aiming kind of like mid for this one, and that just might be the recipe for making something that's decent because we all did enjoy this.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah,
in the
it's
last
really
page.
good.
So I mean, I guess I'll just trust it.
Yeah.
See what happens.
And right before we move on to the next one, if you want some of that courtroom shit, just read the last 2 issues of Fantastic Four,
Yeah.
and you'll, yeah.
I would
Okay.
hope to see her in court, like because the cover for number 2 is already out. She's She-Hulk, but she's got her loyal suit on. She's
Yeah.
sitting there looking fucking
Dude,
cold.
I could have sworn like maybe it was a fever dream. I could have sworn like the cover for issue 4 of this is already out. I could have sworn.
Yeah,
could
no,
be,
no, they
could
do
be.
that. They do that sometimes.
Okay,
Like
cool.
they're already working up to issue 4. Like the issue 4 is where she has all the She-Hulks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is sick. It looks great. Russell Diamond fucking killed that. Anyway, moving on, we actually do have one Image comic, and I think this one is kind of growing on me a little bit. From Mark Millar, King of Spies, number 2.
He's unstoppable.
They really do want to do that thing where it's like, yeah, I'll kill all the fucking bad
This
guys.
is classic like late 80s, mid 90s action movie.
Absolutely. Like I think I love that they're trying to like show some balls. Like I didn't know they were like they could have like got a little closer to naming some like historical figures, but they put the Reagan in there.
I was gonna say, wasn't that Reagan?
Like yeah, they put the Reagan in there. That was the only
Are
one.
you
Like
sure? Wait, did they actually name Reagan?
They didn't.
yeah,
name-
they like
they named
listen. He's in there. Like he blows his fucking head off.
No,
in-
that's not Reagan. That's supposed to be Bush. I'm almost 100% certain it's supposed to be Bush because he talks about a war, over oil, bunch of people dying. I'm almost 100% sure that's supposed to be Bush because that's who I read it as.
That's how you read it.
Yeah, I read it as Bush
like one of the
because
panels.
they named him like an idiot, like puppet, like an idiot president, and
Oh yeah, they could have been talking about.
right, somewhere around
See,
there.
yeah, it is Reagan. Look.
It looks like Reagan, but the way they describe it, I read it as Bush.
It seems
'Cause
like
of
he
a war
I
with,
feel like he
full
changes
oil.
every panel,
Either way.
honestly.
If he was trying to put some type of political opinion in
I think-
here, I think this is just him trying to take a shot at the Republican Party in general.
He's
I think it's
trying
like
to
yeah.
take a shot like generally overall, but like
On-
obviously he'll go for a safe. Everyone doesn't like Reagan, like of course I'll
Yeah.
or you know what I mean. Like
Mm-hmm.
I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to like I'm cleaning it up, but like of course senators, like prime ministers, the supposed real bad guys. I like it because now it's like they're starting to get to this crazy story
Mm-hmm.
that Mark's trying to tell. Like we had the return of those 2 characters that we saw in the very first issue,
You're
which
right.
I need to see how that's going
Which
to
was
work.
weird.
immediately.
How is this going to
How
work?
is that
How the
going to
hell
work
is
out?
going to work?
How did they survive? They were
Man.
just goo.
I bet it's gonna. That fight scene is probably gonna be sick. Like that,
They're switching
fight,
around.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be sick. But like
Be my arms.
I'm more like his son. Like this.
I want him to like roundhouse kick them, and then when she falls down, the other guy like puts his hands out, and they start fighting like upside down.
Yeah.
It's gonna. I can see it because like especially how creative he's been with the paneling and his artwork and everything. Like I can't wait to see that. And plus, yeah, like you're talking about like the son and everything. I'm interested now in that story, or at least I like the fact like I guess he's either going after him or because even though everyone seems to be going after him now, and
Right,
stuff,
because he's making too much noise.
he's making way too much noise.
He's
not
touching the untouchables, and now his son, he's in the game just like him, being the same
you, Dad.
monster. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the over the top of this, I think alleviates some of the, I guess, topics that they're trying to bring up.
Yeah.
That they brought up. It looks like maybe Prince Andrew with the pedophile shit.
Yeah.
So they're touching on real world shit, and they're making it so over the top that it's like
It's funny.
It's like you don't have enough time to focus on. Wait, is he talking about?
Right.
Oh, here's the next crazy thing he just did.
This definitely seems like he's putting the writer is putting his frustration out on what he of not being able to do, or hell, any one of us who knows and that gets put out all the time, the corruption in the world and terrible things that people do and all the terrible people who get away with the things they do all the time. And he's kind of living through this character who can just get rid of that,
right?
Who literally has nothing to lose.
Right.
At the end of the day, if what you like is Fast and the Furious or True Lies, if those are your type of movies, this is your type of book.
Yeah.
Like it's a to me, it was like an easy read. It was, the artwork is great. Don't take it too seriously and everything. It was a little fun. I like the artwork is what gets it for me. Like, I love those panels.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So, but yeah, I think that's actually it as far as comic book reviews, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. So, I actually think we're done.
Yeah.
We are done.
Yay, we are done, guys.
We made it.
That has been episode 68 of the Thirsty Nerds podcast.
Woo, woo.
All right. If you like this episode, please leave us a review. What did you guys read this week? Are you huge fans of King of Spies? Do you like Elektra? You guys digging the She-Hulk series?
What did you play?
Yeah.
Yes, there you go. Play your topic.
What did you watch?
You trying to play some more of that Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Masters, bro?
Nah.
Yeah, nah.
You mean that Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's
shit?
free.
You ain't trying
Yeah.
to you ain't trying to get OTK'd by 6 samurais?
It's free.
Nah.
Nah.
I get up to
What about
boxing.
what about Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon?
Oh my god.
Oh, there's more?
There's a
there's-
shit ton
They never
more,
stop.
bro.
They never
Oh.
stop.
You could fill your wall with Blue Eyes White Dragon. But between alternate arts and alternate ritual summonings, fusion summonings, synchro summoning.
With that being said, thank you for joining us in the episode of the
Thank you,
Thirsty Nerds
thank you.
podcast. My name is Just One, joined here by my buddies.
I am King. You can follow me at King Creates X, all K's, no C's.
This is Stooge Prime. You can follow me at Stooge Prime on Twitter.
You can follow me at Art of Sumo on Instagram and Twitter.
And you can also follow the podcast at Thirsty Nerds anywhere. Anywhere. You come to TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. We're there. Facebook.
If you want to see our pretty faces,
Yeah.
we're on YouTube.
All right.
Thank you for joining us, and see you next time.
Peace out, nerds.